Well, so yeah, welcome on. Yeah. For those on Twitch, I accidentally forgot to change the title, and from yesterday's stream, so I had to be a bit fast and I changed it fast to Limbus Company. But yeah, we should be now in Limbus Company, I think. But yeah, today we'll be playing Limbus Company and Canto 4, and we'll see what will happen next. So yeah, that's what we are doing today. Now speaking, I think last time we were trying to defeat this abnormality that is a burning bull, you could say. And yeah, the robots are stopping us from doing that. And Sinclair's injured currently. So yeah, that's what currently is going on, and we are seeing a flashback on how everyone died, you could say. But yeah. Hello Manchester, happy weekend. Well, hello Twilight Cherry, welcome. I had a great day or I have a great day. And yeah, I hope everyone had a great day or will have a great day today. So yeah, welcome everyone. So yeah, we are playing, Limbus Company. Limbus Company. Yeah, that's true, Griff. So yeah, we are now entering the long Canto 4. But yeah, now let's go in. I think we have everything ready, so yeah. Oh yeah, there's the injured Sinclair. He got hurt a lot, I think. Oh. Okay, I didn't expect us to fight the bull. Yeah, this is the drag one, but yeah, that's why we use win rate. So I didn't expect that 4.3, that in 4.3 we would fight the bull, but I guess that's something. I see my little boy Isa in the thumbnail slightly. Yeah, that's true. Because we did start Canto 4, I just put Isang there already. I keep saying 4.0 instead of Cantos. I think I'm too used to how gacha games call their versions always. But yeah, in Limbus it's Canto. Well, there's a difference, but yeah. So yeah, Isang is already in the thumbnail. But I'll have to figure out the composition. Because it will keep getting more and more. I might have to find a new background for Limbus. Most likely, but yeah. There, let's see how it goes. Yeah, while this fight is going on, we can talk about all the stuff, I think. So yeah, I think starting to go, on a diet and training a bit more since the sun is out now. That means I will, from now on run 1 hour, run outside 1 hour, for 1 hour. So that will be something. And yeah, I'm trying to build up some muscles, you could say. Usually I'm just, completely like a, weak, you could say, but yeah. First kind of abnormality fight outside Lobotomy Corp dungeon. Yeah, that's true. This is the first one. First time that we've seen one. Do you think we are finishing Canto 4 this stream? Canto 4, depending on how long the other, on how long the episodes are, you could say. But we will have to see. I have no idea how long it will be. But yeah, maybe not. It all depends. That's amazing. Yes, lifting and exercising helps a lot physically and mentally. That's true. Yeah, during the winter I was a bit lazy to going outside. So that's why I'll start doing more and try to build up some muscles. And stamina. I once had great stamina, but yeah, I went lazy. And now it's time to work out again. But yeah.
겨우 다 처리했네. 설마 이 드론들 우리 보고 물어내라고 하진 않겠지?
That's the last of them. They aren't going to make us pay for damages, are they? I don't think so.
합당한 방어였다고 제 선에서 보고서로 처리해보죠.
I'll try to report that it was an act of self-defense. Yeah, that's true. It might work, I would say.
파우, 내가 말했던가? 자기는 정말 뭐라 해야 하지? 암튼 그거 짱이야.
Wow, darling, did I ever tell you this? You're really just so. How do I put it? You rock. Okay. I guess Faust now has a new nickname. I was about to say darling, but yeah. Yeah, Faust has a new nickname.
깨달음이 느리신 편이군요.
You're rather late to realize it. Okay. Only they're going to be hot, unrelatable, unsubscribed. You see. Yeah, I don't think that's, but yeah. I try to get in shape at least. That's the goal.
뭔가 이상해요. 이 환상체요. 평소와는 다른 느낌이 들어요.
Something feels strange about this abnormality. Doesn't quite feel like the others we have fought. Yeah, that's true. This was a boss, but yeah. Darling Faust. Yeah. Well, that could also be a new nickname for her. The Rock knows all outcomes. That's true.
평소라고 할 만큼 많이 겪은 건 아닌 것 같지만
Oh, speaking now that every time I see Gregor, I just think of Mr. Krabs. Maybe I should look up how the Korean dub sounds like in SpongeBob, because I keep thinking about it. How could this voice be the voice of Mr. Krabs? I have to look it up later. Not sure if you even have to that if you even have that much experience in that department, but
뭐 주위에 소리 지르는 구경꾼들이 있다는 정도가 다르긴 한가?
well, I guess there's the crowd around us, shouting and yelling. Wait, what are they shouting and yelling?
어떻게 된 거야 이 환상체들? 둥지 복판에 나타난 것도 모자라서 왜 지금까지 만난 환상체보다 더 끔찍해졌지?
What's up with these abnormalities? How did they show up in the middle of a nest? And how did they get more horrifying? Well, I would say, there's definitely an experiment going on that no one knows about in K-Corp. But yeah. Imagine him doing the crab dance. Well, that would be funny. I wonder if Limbus Company does April Fool memes, or videos, you could say. Like in Honkai Star Rail, there was the Crisis Hotel, I think. Like the short animation that is, the Crisis has as chefs. So I wonder if Limbus Company does something like that. I don't even know if they have a YouTube channel. I should look it up, but yeah. Alright, Measure, did you know about the new ID coming? Otis ID? Really? Well, I guess I have to save up then. Well, I don't have enough for one pull. But yeah, I should at least get one pull for it, I guess. So yeah, I guess I have to save up. And I've seen that one in the mirror dungeon a few times too. Then I'll fight though. Wait. Okay, wait a minute, so the mirror dungeons are canon? Well, I think we did fight it though. Yeah, not really as a boss, but as one of the question marks, you could say. But yeah. Yeah, there's usually a April Fool's event. Last one they are all children, nothing changed. I see. So I guess they only do the in-game events then and no such, special videos then. They have a YouTube channel and the CEO VTuber of Limbus sometimes stream. Wait, really? Wait, I have to see if is the CEO a VTuber? Didn't know that. Limbus Company. Yeah. Ah, there is it. Okay. I didn't know that. What? That's interesting. And good for him. Or for them. But yeah. I didn't know the CEO was a VTuber. And quite a cute model also. So yeah. And I've seen that one in the... Wait, I've read that already. So yeah, I guess the mirror dungeons... dungeons are canon. But yeah. Come to think of it, what was the deal with those abnormalities in the mirror dungeons that didn't fight us? Wait, I wonder where the mirror dungeons are, in the lore you could say. Wonder where we enter them from. But yeah.
우리가 본 건 거울 던전의 균열을 통해서 엿본 환상체의 심상이자 보금자리예요.
Those are glimpses into the abnormalities, mental spaces, and habitats viewed through cracks in the mirrored world. I see, so that means mirror dungeons are kind of like, yeah, makes sense. They are I see, so the monsters or abnormalities we encounter there, we're in their mental space. So that means we are in their brain fighting against them. And see a little bit from there, you could say. If that's true, that means we would have to fight against those scary ones. Yeah, one day. I wonder if they appear in the story. Like the one that is one of the scenarios, like the one that is what you are painting, just sitting there. That one looked quite scary. Then the one with the, on the streets, I think. And the one with the face and everything. Yeah, those look quite scary. So yeah, if we were to encounter them, then yeah. Yeah, these were quite scary, I think. Well, I'm trying to remember, but yeah. I think those were the ones. There was also a quite hard boss fight. Well, there was one that is the candle one that was quite easy, but yeah. The hardest one of those was the one with, well, after death animation, the people would just put their hands up. Don't really know what this abnormality was called, but yeah, that one was quite hard. Well, quite hard to fight against, but yeah.
그것은 굉장히 좁고도 불안정한 균열이요.
It is a chasm, incredibly narrow and unstable. Okay.
맞아요. 그래서 한정된 상호작용만 가능했던 거죠.
Indeed, which only allowed for limited interaction.
그딴 건 모르겠고 이건 왜 이리 끈질겨? 철도에서 잡은 것들만큼 독한데.
Forget that. All I wanna know is, why are these so tough? They are as nasty as what we have faced on the railway. Wait, really? What? I don't remember fighting any abnormalities on a railway. But yeah.
확실히 그러하다.
That is certainly true. Okay. I guess everyone is exhausted. Did you do any pull measures? Well, pulls, yeah, I did, I think 3 10 pulls for Ryosho. But yeah, instead I got 1 heat clear 3-star and 1 Ishmael 3-star. Yeah, that's the name. I say it's really strange. Every time Ishmael is the name that I always forget. Or well, yeah, I think Ishmael is the only name that I till this day a little bit struggle with. No idea why though.
게다가 환상체에게서 떨어지는 이 기분 나쁜 액체는 뭐죠?
Besides, what is this sickening fluid dripping from them? Yeah, I guess they got the experiment of well, they are experiments or something like that. But yeah, is ideal. Well, hello plushie-san. And yeah, I guess you're still a plushie. So yeah, welcome. I hope you had a great day or have a great day. Well, if you're a plushie, then you're most likely on our shelf. So yeah. Not ideal pose. That's true. Call her Fishmail so you won't forget her. Yeah, maybe this will work, but yeah, who knows. There I talk about first Mirror Dungeon and first Railway. Option to fight Lazy Boy weren't present back then. I see. Yeah, well, I never did the Railway then. Wait, I think I'm not allowed to do them because they are at Kanto 8 or something. It's really strange that some events are blocked by, well, you could say Kantos. So, well, it makes sense if it's spoilers. Yeah, if it's spoilers, it makes sense that, well, I'm not allowed to play them. But yeah, I didn't know that. Well, I think Limbus Company is quite an old game, so yeah. Yeah, there it is. I guess the flutes Sinclair was talking about is that blue stuff. So yeah. As the sinners pointed out, the abnormalities here were clearly different from what we have encountered before. Yeah. I guess this guy escaped from, well, being experimented on or something like that. This is... It oozes a mysterious liquid with a blue glint. Yeah. I thought these blue glints was just the abnormality itself. Because if flames are really hot, they turn blue. So I thought it was part of it. I guess not.
성분을 검토할 시간은 없으니 최대한 신체와 닿지 않게 해야겠어요.
We have no time to analyze its constituents, so you should be careful not to come in contact with it. Yeah, that's true. Would be quite bad if one of us mutates or something like that. I wonder if that's possible. Like, well, one of the members mutating into some kind of monster, and after killing them, we have to revive them, and then they're back to normal. Wonder if something like that happened before, or if that's possible. But yeah.
알아. 굳이 묻히면서 다닐 생각은 없다고.
Yeesh, no need to tell me. I'm not about to smash myself with that. Okay.
야, 이것들 어디서 뭐 잘못 주워 먹은 거 아니야? 무슨 광견병 걸린 것 마냥.
Oh, did these things eat bad food off the floor or what? It's like they've got rabies. Yeah? Well, rabies are more like, more like, okay, how can I say it? I forgot the word. Need cool. Foam. Yeah, that was the word. Yeah, rabbits are more foam-like. I not confirm or deny anything. I see. I guess someone will mutate one day. Who knows?
히스클리프 씨, 위요!
Above you, Mr. Heathcliff. Oh no. It always is Heathcliff. Okay. I think Heathcliff is British. I wonder if that's a debuff. Well, if you know the meme, but yeah. The British debuff. It's a funny meme. Heathcliff was knocked to the ground, unable to resist. Well, I wonder. Is he now full of ooze, or is he just knocked out by something? I wonder. But yeah, I'm surprised. Sinclair is, well, fully healed again. So I guess he can walk now.
관리자님, 아무래도 고생 좀 하시겠네요.
Manager, it looks like you have your work cut out for you. I can see it. Yeah. I have something to do.
제가 간언했다는 점 꼭 기억해 주시기 바랍니다, 관리자님.
Please remember that I gave you my expostulation, Executive Manager. I guess what? Well, yeah, Otis Larsen said that they shouldn't be revived that much, otherwise they will lose their they won't be able to improve because they always get revived again, so they just get weaker or something like that. British debuff is no E. Okay. I see, no T then. Well, that also is something. Well, I'm not really a tea drinker. I only drink it when I'm sick, but yeah. Tea is... Well, I prefer something sweet instead of tea, but yeah.
송원, 전투 준비.
All men prepare for battle. Okay. Figure it will come to this. Yeah. I guess Heathcliff just got one-shotted just now. It's always him. Last time it was because he ran into the floors of the bus, nearly died there. Then now he got kicked. In the intervallo he got turned into a chicken. Well, I wonder what will happen next. Will Heathcliff, be cursed or something like that? Who knows? I've come too far to be afraid of pulling dead sinners back to life. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Dante is now used to it. Well, the pain is still there, but yeah. He is just used to it. Or tries to get used to it. Let's beat them and head back. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Didn't expect that.
마에스트로님이 어떤 평가를 내려주실지
Wait, what?
흥분이 가시지 않는구려.
Wait, we can just skip that? I didn't know that, but we play everything.
다음 5창까지는 돌아오겠습니다.
Well, I didn't know we can just skip some cantos. I guess that's for the story. Yeah, I see. So these are the fighting ones.
어디에서도 볼 수 없을
Well,
색채.
that's something that they just let us skip the fighting ones. It should be fine, I think. I can drag, so yeah, I will drag them.
점 찍었네.
But yeah, the fighting ones, it earns me some stuff, you could say.
물어뜯어
Okay.
칠 수밖에.
So yeah, that was interesting.
정리하겠습니다.
My guess is the blue ooze is something that contained the abnormalities. Well, or maybe it could have caused them to go well. No, I think rampages are usual, but yeah. I think the blue ooze was just a container that they were in, or something like that. Canto 4 is the only canto where you can skip fight-only nodes and return later. It's your choice. I see. This way you can skip the battle and continue the story immediately because of pacing. I see. Yeah, well, it makes sense though because Canto 4 is 48. But yeah, I think we'll do that. Just to get, you could say a small break. Wait, a bit hot. The title reminds me of a certain someone. I see. No idea who though, but yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just do the fights to get some, talking in between, I would say. Might be good for, you could say, getting the mind ready. I have a feeling we will encounter a lot of horrors. No idea what horrors. What horrors? And where are you gonna pull for the Otis ID? Well, I would have to, I would say. I think it's the first time that there's an Otis ID when I'm, well, away, well, since I started playing, I think. Yeah. I think that's the first time. So I guess I have to save up. I currently only have 110 pull. That's it. Let's see how it goes. I wonder what the idea is. I have no idea. I've seen that there's a, well, if I were to get 1,000 points, there would be an Otis. But I think that's impossible for me. No, well, I did get from the battle pass a new Otis ego though. Wait, did I ever show you that? So yeah, apparently I did level up the battle pass quite a lot. So I got this ego about Otis. So yeah, now we have 2 egos of Otis. Wait, can I show it in the big picture? I think it's not like this. There. 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 There, I got this from the battle pass. I don't understand the context of that, but yeah, one day. Not yet, but we know what ego it is. I use it a lot. I see. Wait. Yeah, right. So yeah, now we can go into the story and fight against the bull. That's a decent ego that heals you. Healing ego is very good. I see. Wait, so it was a healing ego? Didn't know that. And most it only damaged me, so yeah. Yeah, we will get this. Apparently there's a 20% buff. I wonder if that's... No idea why, but yeah. I wonder if 20% is for, but yeah.
더 붉게 칠해지겠지?
Sizzle up now? Yeah. I have no idea who that is. Maybe it will be important later on, but yeah. I guess you just go into the boss fight immediately. But yeah, I guess this bull is now called Tearful. So I guess the blue stuff, or well, now that I look closely, this blue stuff looks like slime. Could be some kind of parasite now that I think about it. Yeah, could be some kind of controlling parasite. Maybe Keiko invented it, tried to control abnormalities with it, but it failed or something like that. Or the parasite got sentience. Who knows? Who knows? Well, that they go only heal very little, so Ego don't like using right now heals you 100 plus HP. I see. Well, hello Camillon, Cyril Camillon, welcome. I hope you had a great day, have a great day, and yeah, welcome. Let's see. Yeah, I should be fine, I think. I say this, well, I think this looks like the same scene where, no, I don't think it's the same scene. Yeah, this is Keiko background. I was wondering if it's the same background as the one that we saw in the mirror dungeon. I guess not. Yeah. Okay. There we have it. I have to say it's quite funny that they turn into eggs. But yeah. As the prolonged cycles of pain came to an end.
환상체 제압이 무사히 끝났군요. 버스로 복귀해도 되겠어요.
The abnormality has been successfully suppressed. We can return to the bus now. Yeah, I have a feeling something will come now. Because I think this was the exact place where everyone died. Wait, does he? Wait. He sang also, maybe. He just got stabbed into in the belly, I think. And I don't really know if you die from that. Well, you die from it slowly, but I don't know if you die from it immediately, I mean. But yeah, you do die from it, but yeah. It was a success that accompanied many deaths and revivals on our side, but I nodded anyway. Oh. I wonder how it looks like. Yeah, now thinking about it, it would be fun if Limbus Company had an anime. Because it makes me curious though. If they died many times during the fight, I wonder how. Well, for us it's just, none of us died. But for this, in the canon story, they died a lot. So I wonder about that. We got back on the bus, harboring a few unanswered questions.
예상보다 늦었군. 오래간만에 낮잠이란 걸 자볼까 생각하던 참이었는데 말이지.
Okay, you came back later than expected. I was just about to take my first nap in a while. Okay. I guess Virgilius doesn't take any naps. Well, I also don't take any, but yeah. I explained the oddities we ran into earlier, Virgilius. To be more precise, Faust did the heavy speaking. I see. Yeah, that's true. I 100% watch it if there's a Limbus on me. Yeah, I would also watch it. It does sound interesting. Well, apparently there will be one there Genshin anime. That will also be interesting. But yeah. But Limbus will be much more interesting because it does have a dark story. So I wonder how it will go. I don't think in anime there's a lot of good horror, I would say. Maybe there is, but I just don't know about them because I rarely watch horror. Yeah. I think the last horror I watched maybe was Higurashi? Yeah, When They Cry. Yeah, I think that was the last I ever watched a horror. Could be wrong though. Wait. There's also Takupi's Original Sin. Well, I didn't really watch it. It's just in my watch list, you could say. But I heard it's quite a good horror, so yeah. I was expecting him to coldly tell me to do my job as the mill manager and follow whatever orders I'm given. But his answer was surprisingly earnest. Well, what is the answer?
환상체라는 존재가 세간에 거의 알려지지 않았던 존재이니만큼 자세한 정보까지 쥐고 있는 것은 아닙니다. 딴테.
For now I'm focusing on reading those books, looking forward on Moby Dick. I see. Well, wait a minute. Are there Limbus books or just Moby Dick as the novel book? I think I've heard about Moby Dick before, but yeah. The existence of abnormalities has been almost completely unknown to the public, and we don't possess all the details on them either, Dante. Okay. So I guess, didn't know that abnormalities were, unknown, you could say. Or, not known to the public. I thought it was quite well known because apparently abnormalities are just, living on the streets because they were once human or something like that. But yeah. Novel books? I see, so novel books. Novel books then. Moby Dick, I think it's quite a good book. It's quite a classic. So yeah. I remember it's about a guy searching for a white whale or something like that. I remember a bit of it, but yeah. Didn't think you admitted right away. Faust flinched a little, but she didn't relay what I just said. I see. Yeah, I think we would have get punched. Maybe, but yeah.
그런 건 추후에 파우스투 씨 쪽에서 잘난 우리 림버스 컴퍼니의 다른 부서들과 함께 속 시원히 밝혀줄 거라고 기대해 보지 않겠습니까?
Enigmatic as they are, let's leave Miss Faust and other departments of our proud Limbus company to uncover all the details in the future, as we likely ought to. Okay?
그러죠.
Will do. Okay, I guess Faust can just work. Well, Faust is quite smart, so makes sense. But yeah. Was Faust given any time at all to do some sort of research on this job? Well, we do have 12 hours of free time, so I guess Faust uses her free time to research or something like that. Well, would make sense, but yeah. The mysteries were left unsolved, but if Faust accepted the suggestion without a hitch, that probably means she's thought of a way. Yeah. Faust knows everything, that's true. They're overworking Faust, and I'll give her compliments again. Yeah, I wonder, is Faust getting paid enough? Or why is Faust working that much for Limbus? That's what I'm wondering. But yeah, Faust Kanto isn't out, so one day we'll get to know it. But yeah, it's interesting.
거기 왜 아까부터 자꾸 어깨를 움츠리고 다니는 거지?
You, why do you have your shoulders hunched over like that? My guess, maybe Heathcliff? Or I think Otis talking to Heathcliff, that's my guess. Or maybe Ishmael, one of those I think.
가뜩이나 조그맣던 통에 어깨까지 수그리고 다니니까 아예 보이지도 않는군.
You're short as you are, and this shrunken posture makes you practically imperceptible. Okay, it's Sinclair. So yeah, I think the only one that that will insult someone with short, I think that's Sinclair. Oh, the wrong one.
시크프리드님을 다시 만날 수 있을 줄 알았어.
Okay, didn't expect Don Quixote, but yeah. I just thought maybe it was Sinclair because last time, well, Otis also got Sinclair short. I guess not. I hope to meet Lord Siegfried again. Ah yeah, that's true. Don Quixote is quite a fan of, well, that secret guy with the laser. But yeah.
근데 지크프리드님이 누구셨더라?
Who was Lord Siegfried again? I guess Gregor forgot about it. Well, did he get a laser in his face? Probably, because he died, but yeah. Think you're done, you have 50-50. Yeah, but sadly enough I lost it. I lost the 50-50. Just like on my Silver Wolf pulse. But yeah, anyway.
한 손으로는 저희를 베어가면서 다른 한 손으로는 기념사진을 찍었던 놈 아닌가요?
Wasn't that the man who took photos of himself while cutting us down with one hand? Yeah, that was the one. Well, honestly speaking, he melted us with the laser, but yeah.
자크프리더.
Right, that sucked Vitor guy. Okay. I have to say, Gregor really sounds like an old man. Well, yeah, even saying the name wrong and everything. Yeah. Kind of reminds me like an old man. Ishmael was breathing audibly through her nose. The incident at the checkpoint must have left some deep grudges for her. Well, maybe. I don't remember what... Well, she also died, but I forgot how she died. But yeah.
본인이 사람들을 구하는 모습 시크프리드님께도 보여드리려고 했단 말이오.
Eager was I to show him my valiant acts of rescuing imperiled civilians. Okay.
나중에 훌륭한 해결사가 되어서 만나기로 약속도 했는데.
I vote that I shall meet him again as a fixer of noble cause. Okay.
아이 그런 건 오랜 시간이 지난 후 재회해야 감격이 큰 법이야 돈키호테. 차라리 잘 됐다고 생각해 보자고. 응?
Okay. Reunions are more touching if it's after a long time, Don Quixote. Try thinking that it's a good thing he didn't show up today. That's true. We did destroy a lot of robots, so most likely we would have also been lasered up, I would say.
확실히 어색하긴 하군.
It really is strange though. Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah. Nothing of it is strange. Secret appeared if people made some noise on the checkpoint, but didn't appear at all while there's an abnormality raging around in the center, you could say. That's strange. I would say that abnormalities in the center would be more dangerous than just people making noises or ruckuses in the checkpoint. But yeah.
고경꾼이 많은 곳에서 벌어진 사건엔 그자가 빠질 리 없는데.
He's not one to miss spectacles with this many spectators around. Well, I have no idea why, but I think there's a death flag. Maybe Secret was used as an experiment or something like that. Or he's in on it, one of those. But yeah. Well, now that I mentioned it is strange. Yeah, he might have a death flag on him. But who knows? Maybe he's just evil. One of those.
아, 흔히 말하는 연예인 같은 분인가요?
No, is he kind of like a celebrity then? Well, maybe. Don't really know how fixers, what their popularity is, but yeah.
비슷한 것 같군. 그자는 쇼맨십에 특화되어 있으니 보통 K사에서는 이럴 때 반드시 내보내지.
Guess he is not paid enough or something. Well, could be, but... Well, Vegeta said he's an attention seeker, so he would have done that, I think. Well, he would have gone anyway, just for the attention, but who knows. Happy weekend? Well, hello, Blimod IDN, welcome. And happy weekend to you too. So yeah, I hope you had a great day or have a great day. You could say that he has a flair of showmanship, so it's usual for K-Corp to take advantage of these kind of commotions by sending him. Okay. Zombie Man? We are currently talking about Secret, so the guy with the laser, that is a fixer. So yeah.
하지만 모든 이목을 다 끌 수 있었던 사건에서 그자가 나타나지 않았다는 건.
But if he hasn't shown up for this perfect opportunity to draw the public's attention, public's full attention. Yeah, something's wrong then. Oh, I see. That means this isn't something they want people to notice. Yeah, could be. Yeah, that could be. So like, they are kind of like making sure no one knows about it. At least the rest that didn't witness it. But yeah. I say every time I hear the clock noise, I just have a just like dialogue, I just let it out. But I think I can just say over it because yeah, I don't think clock noise are that much. I think my voice should be here. But yeah, I just instinctively, because I think it's like some kind of voice acting, I just let it speak out sometimes. But yeah.
시그프리드님을 그런 식으로 폄하하지 마시오.
I shan't take such vicious slander of Lord Siegfried. Okay.
그분이 냈던 자서전 영웅이란 모름지기 마지막까지 웃어야 한다. 42페이지 5번째 줄을 보면 때와 장소를 가리지 않고 약자들을 구하러 갈 것이라고 써 있었어.
Okay. On the 5th row of page 42 of his autobiography, a hero shall keep smiling until his last. He writes that he shall be there to aid the weak, no matter when and where. Yeah, about that. There's a saying, never meet your heroes. So this could be something like that. He's there for the attention. But yeah. I think if not for attention, he wouldn't help anyone, I think. But yeah. Careful, Don. You might get stomped by Virgilius again. Yeah, that could happen. But unlikely, I think. Virgilius is a bit more quiet today. I'll just wait for Dante to stop ticking before moving to the next text box. I see. Yeah. Well, I wonder if... Yeah, I think the ticking noises are always different. So maybe like he's saying stuff. Who knows?
그래. 그 신념 부디 잘 간직하고 있으라고.
Alright. You best hold that belief of yours dearly. Okay. So I guess Virgilius got used to it. Or maybe he just lets Don have a bit of childlikeness, you could say. But yeah.
뭐라도 믿는 편이 헛날의 극한을 버티는 데 도움이 될 테니.
That way, you have something to cling to when you face the extreme in the future. Okay. I guess he's nice today, but yeah. Are you gonna play Duel Links next Saturday, Asta? Yeah, next Saturday it's Duel Links. So it's every week, it swaps around Master Duel and Duel Links. But yeah. Anyway, is she on Kanto 4 yet? Yeah, Wild Homeless Guy, I'm currently on Kanto 4. So yeah, we are at the start, you could say. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh, okay, that's it. So yeah, it's a bit strange that Vigil is so nice today. But yeah.
계시는군요, 마님. 칭찬 감사합니다.
I just, we guess.
남김없이 모조리
The client. So I guess we are going to the client then. And yeah, I think this is the first time I would have to refill this later. But yeah. We will refill it later. As the futile conversations reached an end, the bus lazily pulled to a stop. We had arrived in front of a building so tall that it would take a while to count the floors. Okay. A few shrank down, as if intimidated. I understood Sinclair being one, but Heathcliff and Ishmael also seemed to be pressured. Ishmael did grow up in a boat, and Heathcliff, I think, in the streets or something like that. So it makes sense that they might be intimidated by something like that. Sinclair is he's just shy, I think. But yeah. Well, we did our job, so deserved. That's true. Well, he did say we were a bit slow, but yeah, we did defeat the abnormality. A few looked around with curious eyes, and some others walked and carried themselves as if they knew they deserved royal treatment. Yeah, my guess it's Hong Lu and Faust. Maybe don't Quixote is the one with the curious eyes. Yeah, Hong Lu and Faust, yeah, they are definitely the ones. Rodia maybe, just maybe, but yeah. Let's see.
저희도 인지도라는 게 생긴 모양이에요. 이제야 평범한 사람들이 살만한 곳에 초대도 받고요.
For I guess we have earned some renown. We are finally being invited to places regular people would live. Okay. Yeah, well. Yeah, that's true. The last time we've been to abandoned houses, abandoned labs, and yeah.
말해두는데 지난번처럼 터무니없는 의뢰랑 보수면 난 이 일에서 빠질 거니까 그렇게 알아.
Let me make one thing clear. If the requests and the rewards are a lot of tosh, like the last time, I'm out. Okay. I don't think you can go out, Heathcliff. Virgilius will force you. If it's a golden bow, then yeah, you have no choice. Or maybe he's talking about the last time was the chicken one. Like, yeah, I think Samjo was the name. Yeah, he gave us, well, I think free chicken for life, and we got one plushie. But yeah. Spoiled brat Honglu. That's true. Yeah, Honglu, well, he's Honglu. Nothing we can do about that. But yeah. Heathcliff ground his teeth, whether by Honglu's words or due to memories of what we got into last time we were here. Well, last time, yeah, it was Intervallo. But yeah, I guess the client is someone from K-Corp this time. So that's interesting.
아, 예상대로 조금 늦으셨군요.
I see. Ah, you're a little late, as expected. Okay. Ah, there it is, the Samjo guy. Wait, wasn't he in the food department? Don't tell me they were trying to cook abnormalities or something. Wait, now that I think about it, abnormalities are immortal. So if you think about it, if you were to cut down an abnormality, and then you could get infinite food. Yeah, you just you just let them live, cut down their flesh, you could say, then kill them, then they regenerate, be back again. Yeah, it's an infinite food source now, think about it. Well, if they're edible, that's the problem. If they are, then yeah, you would have an infinite food source. Well, if it's like this, it makes sense that it was a bull then, because yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, still beef. Beef is beef. So yeah. As a food source, maybe. I really like this tie. It's a green tie. Yeah. Well, it's a good tie. Well, my main color is already blue, so if not for that, I would have also have gotten one. Well, maybe one day. But yeah. Now you're a little late, as expected. Okay. As expected. I wonder if Dollar still remember him. Well, he's the one that gave us lifelong chicken, kind of. I think that place shut down, so I guess no chicken for us anymore. But yeah.
저자는
That man is...
다시 만나 뵙게 되어 좋군요. 참고로 이건 비즈니스용 멘트가 아니라 진심입니다.
Okay. It's a pleasure to meet you again. I want you to know that this is my heartfelt sentiment and not a formality. Okay. But he's not smiling. Wait, I think he's smoking. Or has some kind of lollipop, maybe. But yeah, he has something in his mouth. Not sure if not sure if abnormalities have a tangible presence. I see, so yeah, maybe it's not possible. Or maybe they're not physical, who knows. K-Corp also has an ampule to help with abnormal regeneration. Yeah, that's true. Well, who knows. Yeah, it's true, they could also use that on normal animals and then, yeah, also infinite food source, now to think about it, but yeah. No idea then. So yeah, he was, yeah, food resource department. So that's why I'm wondering that. Well, who knows. A familiar face I never expected to see again greeted us. So I guess Sancho got the taste of commissioning us. So yeah, he commissioned us the first time and now it's the second time.
간다. 말했지?
We'll know the sooner or later. That's true. We'll know it soon. I'm out. Already told ya. Yeah, I guess Heathcliff is traumatized. Well, he did become a chicken, so makes sense. Well, kind of a chicken, but yeah. Give it a moment. Let's wait. I was well. I should always read when Dante says something, but yeah. Give it a moment. Let's at least hear what he has to say, okay? Yeah.
놔! 생닭들이랑 탱고나 추는 악몽을 꿔야했던 기분을 네가 알아? 어?
Let go. Do you know how it feels to have nightmares about doing the tango with raw chickens, huh? So yeah, if you remember, I think that was a scenario or a question mark when we went into the final battle, There we were able to get items, and there was Tango with, well, there are 2 chicken dancing. So yeah, I guess Heathcliff is still having nightmares. Well, he was a chicken once because the chicken was possessing his head, or take over his head, and because of that he was able to understand them and be one of them. I guess he still has the possession, but yeah. Heathcliff has chicken trauma, that's true. Tango Marinade Mansion. Yeah, that was something else. Well, I wonder. Yeah, that was the strangest thing. Well, but yeah. I was wondering if the chicken are getting cooked or something. That's why they're marinating themselves. But yeah, anyway.
사실 지난번 의뢰는 여러분의 역량을 테스트하기 위한 사전 의뢰였습니다.
To tell you the truth, my last request was a test to measure your competence. I see. So he didn't care about the chicken then. But yeah. Best ego gift. Yeah, that's true.
훌륭한 점수로 통과하셨고요. 축하드립니다. 이것도 진심이에요.
And you passed with flying colors. Congratulations. I mean this one as well. I'll say, I guess Sanjo is quite expressionless or emotionless. Because maybe well, people always mistake it for him not saying it seriously. So because of that he always has to add that end that he means it seriously. So that's why I mean this one as well is there. But yeah, who knows. If the unit speed is faster than targets, gain plus V clash power. I see. Yeah, that sounds like a good ego. But yeah.
누구 마음대로 테스트를 하고 점수를 줘. 이런 씨.
Who are you to test and grade us, you? Okay.
그거야 물론.
That's of course. Maybe he isn't part of the food department. Maybe he's some kind of top manager or something like that.
그거야 물론 저의
Okay.
똑소리 나는 비서 삼조 씨 마음이죠.
Ah.
여러분이 림버스 컴퍼니로군요.
We got a new character. He gives me villain vibes. That's of course the discretion of Mr. Sanjo, my shrewd secretary. So you must be from Limbus company. Yeah, he's suspicious. Well, he can be yeah, the voice tone, the eyes, the smile. Yeah, he either gives villain vibes, mad scientist, or he will mutate. Yeah, that's what I think, but yeah. The green tie has emotional depth. Yeah, maybe. It does look interesting. He has a story at least, but yeah. But this guy, yeah, he's suspicious, I would say.
반가워요. 동랑입니다. 삼조 씨한테 이야기 많이 들었어요. 팬이 될 뻔했지 뭐예요.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dongrang. I heard a lot about you from Sanjo. It always made me a fan. Okay. Yeah, this guy is suspicious. Hello? Well, hello Zachary, welcome. I have a great day, have a great day. And yeah. We are currently meeting a new character. Yeah, this guy is suspicious. Like I said, either... Yeah. Must be I can imagine him getting mutated or something like that. But yeah. Dongrang's a great guy. I see. Dongrang is such a weird name. Well, maybe it means something. I have no idea. He fed me when I was homeless and hungry. I see. I can see it already. Yeah, I guess, yeah. I have no idea why, but I think of cannibalism when I see him. Well, I don't think that will happen, but yeah. Yeah, I think if he's from the food department, yeah, there's something about food with the story. Yeah, that's suspicious. Okay. Then, this to say just now that we earned it in adoration. Okay. Yeah, Donkey Soul is quite happy. Makes sense if Secret is her, you could say, one she looks up to. Then yeah, she also wants to have fans. Maybe.
립 서비스잖아, 돈키호테.
It's just flattery, Don, he thought. Yeah. I guess Rodi also has the bad feelings about this guy.
솔직히 말씀드리자면 사전 테스트를 해보자는 건 제 생각은 아니었어요. 여러분 실험용 닭도 아닌데 너무하잖아요.
Leader is not Resident Evil. Just because he's a scientist does not mean he will mutate. No. Well, who knows though. he has a chance of mutation. Well, but I definitely can get the mad scientist feeling. Yeah, most likely he has some kind of goal that is noble, but he went to the wrong way or something like that. Could happen. But yeah. If I'm being quite honest, the test wasn't my idea. I mean, you aren't lab hands or anything, and you deserve better than involuntary tests. Okay. So yeah, I guess he's the one that is experimenting with the abnormalities. Because, well, he said we aren't lab hands, so there are no involuntary tests. So that means if they are lab hands, they will get forced to be tested with stuff, you could say. Or experimented on, but yeah. That makes it suspicious. Yeah, this guy is just suspicious.
네, 제가 제안했습니다.
Indeed, it was my suggestion. Okay.
그야 림버스 컴퍼니는 알려진 정보가 거의 없는 신생이면서도 아닌 듯한 정체불명의 회사잖아요.
Okay, he sounds like he's reading off or something like that. I had a reason to do so as your Limbus company is a little known firm. Could or could not be newly established. Okay. I think he should. Well, maybe he should wear his glasses if he's reading stuff. But yeah.
저희가 동랑님 말씀만 덜컥 믿고 위험을 감수하면서까지 의뢰를 맡길 수는 없지 않겠습니까?
Okay. We couldn't take the risk of entrusting an unknown organization with a request on Mr. Dongrang's word alone. I guess Dongrang was the one that wanted to commission us. And Sandra just tested us. But yeah, still suspicious. This Dongrang guy. Maybe he's connected to Gregor's mother. Who knows?
그러니까 의뢰를
So that means you are requesting us. Ishmael asked for confirmation that this was indeed a direct request. Her face seeming rather proud. Okay. Well, she's earning money for that. Maybe, but who knows? They're singing songs about leaders reading comprehension. Well, who knows? I could be wrong though. But yeah, most of my stuff is me taking it from the tropes that I know, and from what characters usually and analyzing their voices, design and stuff. I can just guess. Who knows? It's all I just look at what I have. So yeah, I could be wrong though. Reading so smooth I could sleep. I see. Well, thank you. So yeah. Ishmael asked for confirmation that this was indeed a direct request. Her face seeming rather proud. I read it already. Oh, okay. Hi, Roy. Well, hello, DJ. Welcome. I hope you had a great day. Have a great day. And yeah. We are, in the ideal canto. How ideal? No idea. Maybe it'll be a vacation, maybe it will be chaos, who knows.
그거야 당연하죠. 왜냐하면 당신들은
Why, of course, because you all are, what will he say? Special, unique, strange, who knows? No words. Okay. Well, it makes it more suspicious. Yeah, it could be Gregor's mother behind it. Because why else would someone take Limbus out of all people for commission then? Because, yeah. There's a high chance he knows Gregor's mother, because she was also a scientist. But yeah.
아, 여기서 이러지 말고 제 연구실 구경하러 갈래요? 재밌는 거 많이 있는데.
Bro is ready for 448. I see, I guess this will be something. Yeah, I've heard about that 448 is a nightmare. I wonder what will happen. Now why don't I show you to my lab? There are many fun things to see. Okay. Changing the subject so shamelessly is only gonna bother us more. I don't think it will bother any of them. But yeah, he's suspicious.
네? 동랑님 연구실로 데려가신다는 말씀이십니까?
Sorry? Wait. Sorry? Sorry, are you going to take these people to your laboratory? Well, I think that's the most emotion I've heard from Sanjo. So I wonder what's in the lab.
왜? 테스트는 통과했다면서 삼조 씨.
Why not? They passed your test, didn't they, Mr. Sanjo? Have you seen the new artist? Well, I didn't see the new artist, but I heard there's a new one. So yeah, I'll save up for that. But yeah. Yes, about to call us ideal. I see. I wonder what ideal. Maybe the ideal test subject or something like that. Who knows?
더군다나 방금 환상체라는 것까지 처리할 정도로 실력자이신 분들이라면
And if they've got the skills to take down what they are called an abnormality, as we saw today. Yeah, he knows about that. I guess he was the one staring with the camera.
아하, 알고 계셨어? 역시 영웅들이 지나간 발자취는 금세 소문이 퍼지는가 보군.
Okay. Thor has said, by traces of heroic deeds indeed make themselves known to the masses in no time. Hoo-hoo. Okay. Yeah. This guy's suspicious. Would you make a video reaction to all this new ID trailer measure stuff? Well, as I said before, I'm not really good with reactions. And the most you would see is me just blankly staring at it, and yeah. Well, I can try to do one, but yeah. No, it's spoiler for Kanto 9. I see. Yeah, that would be bad then. Well, honestly speaking, I wonder. I'll have to see, but yeah. Well, most likely not. I'm not good with reactions. It's also why I'm not streaming the Honkai Star Rail live streams, I could say. Because I'm really bad at it. At most you would just see me blankly staring and say, aha, okay. But yeah, I already know my limits with reactions, that's why. That's good enough for me if you just stare. I see. Well, I'd have to see, but yeah. Hello. Well, hello, Isata Bidin, welcome. Have a great day or have a great day. And yeah. We are just, doing Kanto for you right now, but yeah. Tos has heard. Wait, I've read that already. That's, I should remember that every time I start speaking, that means I already read the text. I should start doing that, but yeah.
말을 재밌게 하네요.
I really should practice laughing, because that's, I would say haha. That's a fun way to put it. Yeah, I would say just haha. Because I can't really make a genuine laugher like that. Oh well, I could if I try, but yeah.
당신이 관리자인 단테님이라고 했나요? 잠깐 이야기 좀 가능할까요?
And you must be the manager. It was Dante, yes? May I speak for a moment? I wonder what he wants to talk about. It is suspicious. Klaus tried to say something to Don Wang, but he and Sanjo would be far away by the time she stepped forward. Well, I wonder what he can even... Well, he can talk, but we can't say anything, so that's something. Okay. Yeah, this guy is suspicious, I would say. I'll just go ahead and directly go up. Okay. Application. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, there's the clock noises. I mean, I don't mind, but you two can't hear me anyway. Yeah, that's true. They can't hear.
사실 부끄러워서 말은 안 꺼냈는데 당신의 직원들 중 제 옛날 친구가 있어요.
I see. He knows Issa. I should practice laughing. My lead as a skin worker. Let's go. Yeah. I just can't laugh. And you're close, I would say. Close to my lore. But that, you're one thing find out. I thought about it, yeah. I'm currently writing a novel about my Vita lore, but yeah. I know that it is hard to read. So I'm currently, well, I said before I continue writing, I just make a brief summary. And one day there will be a lore video. One day. Well, there is a certain condition you have to fulfill for that, but yeah. It's all in preparation right now. After the certain condition is fulfilled, there will be a lot. I already started to prepare for it, you could say. You know who is Dongran so friend so quickly. Yeah, makes sense. Well, we are the Yisang chapter, so yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Well, no wonder Yisang was so quiet, but yeah. Well, quite higher than usual. But yeah. I was too embarrassed to bring it up in front of the whole group. But actually one of your employees was an old friend of mine. I wonder if you read that. Oh dear. Oh, who is it? Well, we already know who it is. It is our ideal person, I would say.
그런데 그분도 부끄러웠는지 아는 척을 안 해주시더군요. 매우 서운했지만 내색 안 하느라 얼마나 힘들었던지.
And he wouldn't give me a nod either. Perhaps he was embarrassed like me. It was a struggle to hide how disheartened I was. Yeah, they ever passed. I wonder. Well, usually if it's like this, then either the Dongrang guy stole Lee Sang's research paper, or he betrayed Lee Sang, or something like that. Or maybe they, well, together they created something that was terrible, and Lee Sang regrets it, and, well, that's why he doesn't call himself a genius anymore. And yeah, maybe something like that. But I wonder what this means. He doesn't call... Or maybe he was overshadowed by Dongrang. That could also be it. Yeah, it's hard to decipher right now. But yeah. I don't know about your video alone. This is so cool. You're born Project Moon Enjoyer. I see. Yeah, I'm currently writing. There's currently 2 chapters, and yeah. And I'm still at the backstory part. That's also it. So yeah. It will take a while. But yeah, I do have the ending and everything planned. It's just that I'm too lazy to write everything right now. That is something. Yeah, that's why well, I decided I would first write a little summary and make it into a low video. But yeah, that'll take a while. Because I will have to draw the assets. You'll have to see terrible drawings, but yeah. I hope it's understandable kind of, but yeah. And just is very good at theory crafting. That's true. That's one of my specialties, you could say. But yeah. Maybe you weren't as close as you thought then. Wait, can you hear my voice? I wonder. Wait a minute, we didn't hear any clock noises at all. So that's also something.
동랑님, 이분은 정상적인 소통이 불가능한 분입니다.
Mr. Dongrang, this individual is unable to communicate normally. Yeah, maybe maybe he can understand us. Well, hard to tell. But yeah, I think he, at least experiment on himself. That's my guess. This guy is too suspicious, this Dongrang guy. But yeah. I definitely love us to know it. Yeah, I'm trying to write it. But yeah. I wanted to start writing again yesterday, but yeah, I'm just too lazy. That's the, you could say, the disadvantage when writing a novel. You just sometimes have the urge to write, sometimes it just suddenly disappears. And yeah. I have to continue writing though. Because yeah, I want to finish the novel. But yeah.
그래서 말하는 거야, 상조 씨. 마치 태엽 달린 인형이 되고 걱정거리를 중얼거리는 꼬마 시절로 돌아간 것 같잖아.
That's why that's why I'm speaking, Mr. Sanjo. It's like I'm back to being a child, muttering my woes to a wind toy. Don't you think? Okay. Well, I didn't talk with a toy as a child, but I guess he does. But yeah. That all was a monologue? Yeah. I guess. What are you even doing? Okay. It was the... Suddenly there was a lag, but yeah. Multitask by writing and working out at the same time. Yeah, if I were to do that, I would have to... I don't think that's possible. Would be funny though if I were to just run around with a laptop on my shoulder, you could say. That would be funny. Yeah, that would also be shoulder training. Because the laptop would be quite heavy, but yeah.
제가 여러분께 의뢰를 부탁했던 것도 그 친구의 영향이 커요. 모르는 사람보다는 아는 사람이 더 믿음이 가는 법이잖아요.
Okay. It was mostly because of him that I decided to send my request to you. I can trust a familiar person better than a stranger. Yeah, that's suspicious. Maybe he wants revenge on Yi-sang. That could also be it. Because, yeah, maybe even though he was on top, you could say, he noticed that Yi-sang was the true genius, and that hurt his ego, and yeah. And now that he saw Yi-sang again, he kind of wants revenge or something, who knows.
보이십니까? 제가 이래서 한치도 방심할 수가 없습니다. 정에 흔들리셔가지군.
See? This is why I can't let my guard down for even a second. You are too easily influenced by human attachment. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea why, but, well, I have a feeling there will be a lot of ships with Samjo and Donrang, depending how the canto ends. But yeah. They have a chemistry, I would say. But yeah. And at the same time, yeah. Depending on how the canto ends, that energy might get away. Go away, you could say.
그러니까 단테 씨는 저와 그 친구 사이는 알아서 잘 딱 깔끔하고 센스 있게 모른 척 해주세요. 알겠죠?
So let me ask you a favor. Use your tact and consideration to pretend that you know nothing about the relationship between him and me, okay? Okay. And he's also give me a wink. Okay. I think the wink was too much, but yeah. You haven't even told me who that friend is. Well, Dante, it is quite obvious. Let's see. I could only let out a deep sigh and shake my head. The conversation that never got through ended as arbitrary. Ended as arbitrary as it began. I see. Of course, they have chemistry. It's food department. That's true. Yeah, that's true. It is food, so well, food for some people. So makes sense. This isn't asking a favor. You're giving me a notice. Yeah.
여긴 연구실 복도입니다. 보통의 일반인이라면 여기까지밖에 못 들어오겠지만.
Oh, you got a new area? We are the laboratories Ale. Laboratory Ale. Ordinary visitors would not be permitted to go any further.
동랑님의 특별 초대기도 하니 이 안쪽까지 안내해드리죠.
Okay. But since you have been invited by Mr. Dongrang, I'll show you to the interior. Okay.
우와, 저도 이런 커다란 회사에서 일해보고 싶었는데 말이에요.
Well, I hope I could work at a company as big as this. Sinclair. Sinclair is from K-Corp, so yeah. Well, his company. I wonder how big his company was then. Yeah, makes sense that K-Corp is bigger because they are the #1 company in their section, I think. But yeah.
그럼 림버스 말고 이런 데 입사 지원해보지 그랬어?
And now that I wonder, is there a K-Corp Sinclair? Would be fun if there is, but yeah. Then maybe you could have applied to one. Why didn't you give it a shot? Yeah, I wonder. Well, maybe Sinclair was traumatized for K-Corp, K-District, or K-City, but yeah.
농담이죠, 로자 씨. 이런 곳은 아무나 못 입사해요. 엘리트 중에서도 최정상 엘리트만이 올 수 있는 곳이란 말이에요.
You're joking, right, Rodion? Not everyone can join these companies. This kind of firm only accepts the best of the elite. The very best of the elite. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, they just take the best. Green tie Sinclair. Yeah, it would fit him, I would say. But yeah. Now, wait, I just noticed that. But yeah, everyone in Limbus company also has a red tie. Wait. Well, I never noticed that myself. I guess that was part of the uniform.
마치 파우스트 씨나 이상 씨 같이.
Like Faust or Yisang, for example. What? Yeah, that's true. They are the ones that definitely could have joined some big ones. Well, maybe Yisang was once part of K-Corp. Who knows? But yeah. Well, all speaking Melfors would also fit, I think. It's just that he's too quiet, so that we don't know. But yeah, Mersol would definitely fit. Ishmael's remark gave me a good opportunity to bring up my earlier question. Yeah, why did you choose to join Limbus company out of all the options you had? There must have been better places to shoot for. Well, Rodia... Well, maybe not Rodia. Well, I don't think Rodia had any other options. Sinclair, maybe. Ishmael... Yeah, maybe. But yeah, well, it's hard to tell. No idea.
저는 파우스트니까요.
Because I'm Faust. I see. Well, it could be, for Faust I think it may be like this, that Faust wanted to start from the bottom. Like start in a small company and with her own strength make the company into a big one, you could say. Yeah, I can imagine Faust thinking like that with her ability she can do it or something like that. And that's why she chose Limbus. That's what I think at least. Okay. There was a certain energy in her confident, clarion tone that discouraged me from asking another question. Okay. Because I'm master. Yeah. That's why I'm the manager. How about you, Isang?
구태여 돌아묻겠소. 관리자, 그대는 왜 이곳에 입사한 것이오?
I see, the counter question. Let me take the trouble of asking in return. Manager, why did you join the company you work for? Well, we want to get our head back. So I guess Isang's mean is everyone has their reasons or something like that. Yeah, I mean being able to commit crimes in the city is something most people would see as an asset. I see. Yeah, maybe. Faust post will continue until Limbus becomes company. Yeah. Yeah, that will continue, I think. I mean, that's because I had no other choice. Yeah, well, Dante was literally threatened. He got beat down by 3 people. And yeah, and Limbus was the one that rescued us. And forcefully made us do a contract with all of them. So we are just stuck. But yeah.
귀하가 스스로 답을 내주었구려.
That should suffice to answer your question. So yeah, I guess Isang means he has a reason he joins. But yeah. Just like us, we also have a reason to join Limbus company. Yeah, he was hunted down by a collar, so he was really high up. Yeah. Okay. I guess we just went silent. It looks like Ishmael wasn't exaggerating about the qualifications it takes to join this firm. I wonder what Ishmael said. I forgot about that. The laboratory was dominated by a stillness that could only be achieved with everyone in total focus. I see, he didn't mean Limbus, but yeah. He mean K-Corp. So yeah, K-Corp has only the elite, you could say. Yeah, kind of also makes sense because, yeah. They are kind of like doing a lot of experiments and chemistry. So yeah. That will need a lot of smart people.
단테 봤어? 냉장고에 간식들이 잔뜩 있어. 하나, 아니 10개는 슬쩍 해도 티도 안 날 만큼.
Okay. Dante, look there. You see that? The fridge is full of snacks. We could take 1 or 10. And they wouldn't notice. Okay. I'd say it's kind of cute that Rodia is that excited for snacks. Yeah, makes sense though, because she grew up, you could say grew up hungry or poor. And yeah, because of that, she values food, I would say. But yeah. They have a chicken trophy, and I noticed that. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, the chicken. They also have a chicken leg, if you're wondering. Yeah, there's the chicken leg. There's the chicken. But yeah. This was just a clock, I think. But yeah. I love Rodion. Yeah. Rodia is, quite cute. And we would break that stillness with nonchalance. Okay. Would be funny if everyone's looking at us now.
넉넉하게 챙겨가세요. 3조씨, 이따가 탕비실 간식들 소분으로 포장해서 이분들한테 나눠줘.
Take as many as you like. Mr. Sanjo, pack some snacks from the break room into a small bundle to give them later. Okay, it looks like... I'd say this kind of looks like that Limbus company isn't feeding us enough or something like that. But yeah.
알겠습니다.
Understood.
대박이다 이스. 지금이라도 나랑 이직 준비할까?
Okay. That's awesome. Ishi, maybe you should quit our job and join up here. Okay. Well, I wonder if there's a K-Corp Rodia. I wonder. I do know there's a K-Corp Honglu, but that one, I think Honglu is their robot or something. But yeah.
다 들려요, 로자 씨.
Everyone can hear you, Rodia. I guess Ishmael is embarrassed.
로자 씨, 근로 계약에는
Rodion, Rodion, the work contract says. I wonder if there's a limit. Maybe they're not allowed to. Only after a few years they're allowed to leave the company or something. Who knows?
농담, 파우스트 씨. 농담. 어?
Joking, Faust. Joking, see? Okay. Yeah, I don't think it was a joke.
그럼 이제 의뢰 내용을
Let's move on to the request. I'm glad Virgilius is not here and hear that. Yeah, if Virgilius was here, well, Rodia would have gotten stormed, I would say. Yeah, getting stormed and threatened, most likely. But yeah.
이젠 하다하다 외부인들까지 들여오고 회사 견학까지 시켜주는 거야, 동랑?
You're bringing outsiders into the building now. What are you? A field trip guide? Don't Ryan? Ah, she has a death flag. Yeah, well. Alright, she looks like the type of person that will die. Well, at least in my opinion. But yeah. I can imagine it. But yeah. If you're wondering how I see if someone has a death flag, I imagine how it would look like if they were to die. And yeah, I can see it. She definitely has a death flag. Just maybe. Yeah.
아, 잠깐 실례. 이분은 슈렌네요. 옆 부서 팀장이자 제 입사 동기인데 저한테 상처 입히는 말을 하기 위해 찾아오는 게 주요 일과시죠.
Pardon me for a moment. This is Shinra. This is This is Shrenne. She's the manager of the department next to mine, and a colleague who joined the company at the same time as I did. Visiting me, to hurl hurtful words takes up much of her daily routine. I see. What did she get a death flag right away? Yeah, I have a feeling she has a death flag. Yeah. Yes, Sarang is a field trip guide. I see. Those know? I have no idea. I don't watch spoilers of Limbus, so I'm just theorizing, but yeah. You're calling all innocent girls a death flag now? Well, I haven't met any other innocent girls, so that's something. But yeah. She's just a small, cute researcher, how could you? Yeah. Well, Limbus is a cruel world. So I think those are the ones that have the most death flags. Well, I think at least. But yeah, she definitely has one. I can see it.
회사에선 네 팀에 할애하는 복지비가 이런 식으로 낭비되고 있는 것에 대해 누군가 한 명쯤은 말을 해야 하지 않나 싶었거든.
Well, I figured someone's got to point out the massive drain on our company's welfare budget. That is your team. I wonder, I didn't expect the food department to be that popular, you could say, or that much budget. I guess they are, but yeah. Makes sense, food is important, but yeah. I not tolerate Shrenish slander. I see. Well, I say the name is, I had to get used to it. I think that's the first Shrenne. Yeah, I have to repeat a bit, but yeah. Wait a minute, there's a bot. I have to take care of that. Well, it's on Twitch, but yeah. Yeah, it's banned. I say the bots are only on Twitch. So honestly speaking, it is I don't think I've ever banned anyone on YouTube, so that's something. But yeah. The only thing I've ever banned on Twitch was bots also. But yeah. I figured someone's got yeah, I've read that already. So yeah. I should put it on my notice every time I read. Yeah, I already done that. Yeah. Can nailed. Yeah. The bot is down.
아, 복지비에 대해 궁금한 거라면 올해의 최우수 부서 트로피를 받아보면 알 수 있을 거야. 그치, 삼조 씨?
If you're wondering about how we spend our welfare budget, you'll see when the Department of the Year trophy is awarded. You'll see when the Department of the Year trophy is awarded, right, Sancho? So I guess they are quite popular, or quite good at their job. But yeah, the one who Chris will be pleased. Well, who knows? But yeah, it was a good joke with there.
최우수 부서가 받는 혜택을 전부 이야기하자면 날밤을 새야 할 정도죠.
It will take a full day to list the benefits that the department chosen as the best receives. Okay. Wait, I have to read it again to understand it. It will take a full day to list the benefits the department chosen as the best receives. I see. So there's a lot of benefits to winning my brain is saying. To win the Department of the Year award. So yeah, there are a lot of benefits. yeah.
아, 둘 다 똑같이 재수 없어.
Yes, no, both of you. Yeah, she doesn't like them.
라이벌인가? 어디 가나 잘난 사람일수록 시기하는 사람도 많은 법이지.
Is that a rival? I do suppose excellence is followed by envy wherever it is. Yeah.
시기는 발전의 원동력이니 잘난 쪽이 참아줘야죠. 어제 그 파이 가게에서 회식비로 사온 거 슈렌느 부서에도 돌릴까, 삼주씨?
Envy fuels advancement. As they say, so it's only right for us to show a little generosity for those following behind. Should we give some of the pies we bought from that store? From that store to Chandler's department, Mrs. Samjo. Well, that's true, but it also looks like he's kind of flexing. But yeah.
안 그래도 그럴 생각이었습니다. 후추, 고추, 상추, 카레 맛으로요.
Oh yeah. I was planned to do so. The pepper, chili, lettuce, and curry flavor ones, specifically. Oh. Yeah, this looks like a provocation then, if they're only sending the... Well, I'm pretty sure they taste not so good. Well, maybe the curry flavor one might taste good. I have no idea how pie is, but yeah. Well, I know pie is sweet, but it can also be salty apparently. Or savory to be fair, but yeah. I saw Limbus call me and went yes. I see. Well, hello Lee, welcome. I've had a great day, or I have a great day. And yeah, we're playing Limbus. And it's Canto 4 currently.
그것도 맛있겠는데?
Okay. Gus. That also sounds tasty. Well, I guess for Rodia, but yeah. Not, well, I'm not really a fan.
그럼 마저 얘기를 해보죠.
Now then, let's get back to the main topic. So the main topic is the request. What is the request? Never had salty pies yet. Well, I also haven't, but I think it can be savory. For example, apparently there's something called a meat pie. Like, you fill it with meat and such. I think you can also, well, maybe put salt on on fruit pies. I think that's also possible, but yeah. I'm a bit further, so I won't spoil. I see. Yeah, that would be, well, the best I would say. Well, I like theorizing, but yeah.
소문은 들었어요. 황금가지라는 유기물을 수집하는 신생 회사가 있다고.
I hear the rumors. They're about a newly formed company collecting organic objects called Golden Bows. Okay. Yeah, chicken pot pie and whatnot. Yeah, these exist.
그리고 그 황금가지라는 건 폐쇄된 로보토미 지부에서만 발견되고요.
And these golden bows are found exclusively inside the closed-down branch facilities, Lobotomy Corp. I see. Yeah, I wonder about these golden bows. Maybe they are from the last game, so I think it was called Library of Ruina, I think. I wonder if because of the second light or something, that is how the golden bows, well, were created. I wonder. Well, I never played the game, but yeah. I'm just wondering, why are the golden bows there? Or maybe it's because, well, if you remember, Lobotomy Corp, their job was to create infinite energy. Maybe the reason why golden bows exist is because of the, well, large amount of abnormalities in their labs, you could say. Because they did capture a lot of abnormalities and put them there. So because of the close range of them, somehow the golden bow was created for that. Or, well, was created from their energy, you could say. It could be something like that. No idea.
황금가지의 존재는 어떻게 알게 된 거지?
How did you learn about the existence of golden bows? Well, they are a top company, so it makes sense that they know about it, but they just didn't care much about it, just like Virgilius said, you could say. Or they don't really know the true treasure the golden bows are, maybe.
얼마 되지는 않았어요. 몇 달 전까지 연구실 근처의 로보토미 지부 시설을 연구실로 쓰고 있었거든요.
It was a recent discovery. We'll be using a Lobotomy Corp branch near our research. We'll be using a Lobotomy Corp branch near our research facility as a lab until a few months ago. I guess then the golden bar appeared or something like that. It's just a branch. They sprung from tree trunks or glow in the dark. I see.
그 끔찍한 곳에 연구소를 차렸다고?
You set up a lab in that horrible place? Well, They are researching abnormalities. So yeah. But yeah, the golden balls, yeah, they just glow. We have no idea what they do, but yeah. Let's all say they glow. But yeah, well, I guess K-Corp is, yeah, they are curious about Lobotomy Corp, you could say. So that's why they, well, are researching the abnormalities and everything like that.
하지만 전부 매몰되었다고 했는데요.
But I thought they were all buried underground. Well, maybe there was an open one. Like, Lobotomy Corp was a public company, you could say, and was open, so maybe they do have some above ground, you could say. Just maybe.
뭐 각종 희귀한 자원이나 자료들이 남아 있었을 테니까.
Well, I guess there were rare resources and documents they could use. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of research.
연구 대상에 환상체도 포함되었던 건가요?
Did the scope of the research include abnormalities? Well, maybe they did. Well, they're the food department, so maybe they thought abnormalities. They could become some kind of unique, dish, you could say, of food. Well, depending on it, but yeah. There are people that eat, in real life also eat insects, scorpions, worms, but yeah. So abnormalities could become a delicatessen. Well, maybe that's what they're researching. I have no idea.
알아보시는군요. 연구원이라면 그냥 지나칠 수 없는 존재죠.
Why certainly. No researcher could overlook such intriguing subjects. I see. Yeah, that's true. There are, I think this guy is really a mad scientist or something like that. But yeah.
그렇다면 연구원이란 건 죄다 미친놈이군.
Researchers must be all soft in the head, if that's what they are interested in. Well, some researchers, I'd say they are more brave, or are not, don't have fear, you could say. Because if they're willing to sacrifice their life for research, then yeah. But yeah.
잠깐.
Hold on.
너 설마 그때 헛소리하면서 닭대가리한테 돌 던진 것도?
When you were mumbling rubbish and tossing a rock at one of them chicken heads, did you? Oh. What? Okay, didn't expect Heathcliff to just mention what Sandra did. Well, I guess his brain just suddenly thought about the idea. So yeah, Sandra did it on purpose, or did it out of curiosity, I think he wants to say. But yeah. Okay.
히스클리프 씨는 가끔씩 예상치 못한 통찰력을 보여주실 때가 있네요.
I'll say, Heathcliff's unexpected fits of insight surprise me sometimes. Well, it's always those who never expect that we say the surprising things. But yeah. Lobotomy corporations are a unique case of wing falling. Most of them fall due to rivals being more efficient, so we're taken over by force. There's something to be curious about. Yeah, that's true. So I think Lobotomy Corp fell because of that incident in the first game, I think. That Angela betraying the guy, killing him, and taking the light. I think that was the reason for the explosion. Well, I think at least, but who knows.
당신들이 우연을 가장하여 뒤틀림을 소탕해야 하는 상황을 만든 것도 환상체 연구를 뒷받침해줄 수 있는 정보들을 얻기 위함이었군요.
You led us into dealing with a distortion in a coincidental encounter so that you could gather data for your research on abnormalities. Yeah, so I guess Sandra did it on purpose to research or get data, but yeah. He keeps getting smarter and smarter. That's true. Now to think out, he's also much more calmer, because at the first canto he was, he was, how should I say, getting, aggressive? Yeah, that's the word. He did punch, hit everyone with the bat and such, but yeah. I think the chicken did some, I think the chicken fixed his brain. Because, yeah, the chicken did, my idea of getting controlled by the body is the chicken has some kind of, tentacle or some kind of string-like things going into Heathcliff's ears and then take over the brain. That's my idea of how he got, body controlled and mind controlled, but yeah. That's my idea. I think that's how it works, but yeah. Because of that, I think, yeah, Heathcliff most likely, yeah. Maybe the brain, taking over was a good thing for him. His brain got a bit restructured, you could say. Well, maybe. We'll have to see how it goes further, but yeah.
우리 삼조 씨는 연기가 영 능숙하지 못해요. 평생을 올곧게만 살아와서 그런가?
Mr. Sancho, he is no good at acting. I suppose he's true to his upright way of life. I see. I agree the chicken fixes brain. That's my headcanon. Yeah, that's what I think, but yeah. This has to be the craziest game theory. There's also a line. I see. Yeah, well. There has to be a way that they are just taking over the body. I don't think that just sitting on the head will make you take over a body. A body moves through the brain, so yeah. I think he just went through the ears. I think through the ears you can go to the brain, and through that the body was taken over. That's my idea at least, but no idea.
이해해 주세요. 저희로서는 뒤틀림과 환상체의 차이를 명확하게 알 재간이 없었거든요.
Please understand, we had no means to clearly distinguish a distortion from an abnormality. I see. Yeah, I guess Limbus company is the one that has the most knowledge about it. And yeah, and K-Corp has, I guess they don't know about abnormalities and distortions and the differences, but yeah.
마음이 산산이 허물어졌을 때 뒤틀린다고 했었나요? 멋있는 비유였어요. 그렇다면 당신들이 허물어진 마음을 원상복귀시켜준 건가요?
A person distorts when the mind crumbles to figurative pieces. Was it? That was still a figure of speech. Did he restore his crumbled mind back to health then? Wait, how long? Yeah, I think Sancho was there. So I guess, yeah, Sancho told Dongrang everything. But yeah.
무너진 마음을 대신 쌓아 올려주는 방법은 없어요.
There's no way to piece together someone else's broken mind. Okay.
길을 가르쳐 드린 거예요. 계속 머물지 그곳으로 걸어갈지는 은봉이네 호프집 사장님의 선택이었죠.
We merely showed him the way. It was the choice of the restaurant owner, whether to stay there or take that path. I see. Yeah, I think he's opening a pizza restaurant now, because the mother preferred pizza instead of fried chicken. I think that was something like that.
와, 당신 정말 많은 걸 아는군요. 제가 조금만 더 어렸다면 팔쩍 뛰면서 당신에게 하이파이브라도 시도했을 거예요.
Okay. Wow, you know so much. If I were just a bit younger, I would jumped and hopped and hopped trying to high five you. Okay. Well, I have no idea how old he is, but yeah. Well, he is maybe the same age as Yi-sang. That's my guess, but yeah. I think he should be of similar age with Faust. Who knows?
언제든지 사양하죠.
You're always unwelcome to try. I see.
동랑님, 또 이야기가 새고 있습니다.
Mr. Dongrang, you're becoming sidetracked again. That's true, we still have no idea what the mission is.
그렇네요. 자, 우리가 로보토미 지부 시설에서 행복하게 연구를 하던 어느 날, 그곳에서 무력 습격 테러가 일어났어요. 아주 갑작스럽게요.
You're right. Alright. Then, one day, while we happily indulged in research in the laboratory of the Lobotomy Corp branch facility, armed theorists attacked the place. It was all too sudden. Okay, so he just suddenly started with what the request is. So people attacked the lab. But yeah. Get away from the LCB Faust. I see. I guess you don't like him with. Well, yeah, Dongrang is suspicious.
눈앞에서 폭탄이 터지는 걸 본 적 있나요? 장관이죠. 모든 것이 한순간에 시작되고 끝나버리더군요. 우주 같죠?
Have you ever seen a bomb set off before your eyes? It's quite a spectacle. It all starts and ends in a split second. Just like the universe, isn't it? I guess.
테러를 일으킨 세력은 어디였지?
Where are the terrorists now?
인원의 신분은 특정할 수 없을 정도로 제각각이며 목적 또한 불명입니다. 모습을 드러내기 시작한 건 최근이었거든요.
The members have almost nothing in common, and their motive is unknown. They only showed up recently. So I guess we don't know. Well, hello, Yura X Nissen. Welcome. I've had a great day. Have a great day. And yeah, we are learning about our request right now. So I guess there are people. Maybe someone hired them, so that's why they don't have any motives. Oh well, they have nothing in common. Maybe something like that. Who knows?
결국 동랑시 팀이 머물고 있었던 연구실은 그 테러 집단들이 점령해 bori습니다.
In the end, the terrorist organization took over the laboratory Mr. Dongrang's team had stayed in. Yeah, it would be fun if it's a furious organization, but yeah, it's a terrorist organization. Well,
연구실은 그때 옮겼던 것인가 보군.
that must have been when the lab was moved. Yeah.
피해는 어느 정도요?
How severe was the damage? Wait, this is the first time Yisa is is interacting with those guys from K-Corp. Dongran turned his gaze from Yisang to a sporadically unoccupied seats. Okay.
저 비어있는 자리들은 말이죠.
You see those empty seats?
당분간은 공석일 거예요. 죽었거든요. 그때 테러로.
They'll stay that way for a while. Their owners died in that act of terror. Yeah, this Donra guy is suspicious. But yeah, what a way of showing how many died. Looking closely, I saw snacks and flowers placed on the cushions. Probably as a way to mourn the dead. Yeah, most likely.
이 친구는 손가락만 겨우 건졌는데 둘 곳이 마땅하지 않아서 따로 보관 중이에요. 저쪽 2층 진열장에 있을 거예요.
Wait, what? Ah, this fellow. We only managed to recover a finger from. We couldn't find the right place to put it, so we can keep it in the storage. It should be over at the display on the second floor. Why are they keeping a finger? Shouldn't they just bury them or send the finger to their family? I think that's what. Well, that was something they should have done, but yeah. The music change. Crochet had a fun fact. Yeah. It is suspicious. The music also sounds, well, I think the music kind of sounds sad, but at the same time it also kind of has villain vibes or some kind of hidden motif, you could say. So yeah, this guy is suspicious. I think he was also part of, well, why was he the only one that survived? Well, maybe there are other survivors, but yeah. If he was at the center of the lab, that means, yeah, how did he escape is what I'm wondering. What stage are you on right now? I think 4-7. I think it's that. I had to look, but yeah. A solemn silence filled the office, but Dongrang continued, brushing the empty desk with his hand. Okay.
너무나 많은 걸 두고 와야 했어요.
There's so much we had to leave behind. Dongrang.
동랑 씨.
Yeah. Dongrang.
특히 제 얼굴 캐릭터로 만들었던 상장패를 놓고 왔어요. 되게 좋아하는 기념품이었는데.
I especially miss the plague modeled after the face of my character. That was a favorite souvenir of mine. He's also a narcissist. Okay. Yeah, he's suspicious. And that's still the early stages though. Have fun though. May I have your friend coder? Well, I can do it later. I'll paste it into the chat later. After we are done with this chapter. But yeah. I see, yeah, Dongrang, well, I can see a slight case of narcissism. And he doesn't care about the ones that died. And is still suspicious. That's my current, evaluation of his character, you could say. But yeah.
이거 참 이거 어디까지가 농담이고 진담인지 알 수가 없어 저 양반은.
I was stumbled. I can't tell how much of what he says is a joke and how much of it is serious. Yeah.
그러면 저 자리는 어떤 자리지?
What about that seat then? Our attention was brought to a white desk that was completely empty. I wonder. Alright, I didn't add you in Limbus yet, man adjuster. Well, I will post the code then.
저 자리는 예정된 자리예요.
That was reserved. Okay, I think that was for Yisang or something like that. I see. Yeah, I can feel. Yeah, maybe Donra has an obsession with Yisang. Wants Yisang to be part of K-Corp. And yeah, now he's planning to kill us all to make Yisang take Yisang. Maybe something like that. Who knows?
새로운 직원이 오기를 기다리고 있는 중이죠.
We are waiting for a new employee to take that seat. Okay.
그럼 모집 요강이 따로 있는 건가요? 어디 가면 볼 수 있죠?
Oh, is there an application guideline for the position then? Where can I see it? Oh, Ishmael is interested. Ishmael's bright-eyed inquisition was interrupted by some just displeased utterance. Okay. Yeah, I guess Ishmael's also interested in joining K-pop.
우리 삼조 씨 심기 불편해졌다. 이제 진짜 본론으로 넘어갈까요, 삼조 씨?
Oh dear, our Mr. Sanjo is feeling all uncomfortable now. Shall we actually get to the point then, Sanjo?
단도직입적으로 말합니다. 서로 윈윈 플레이를 하시죠.
Let me be blunt. I suggest an accord that'll benefit both parties.
빼앗긴 연구실을 되찾아 주신다면 당신들에겐 저희가 발견한 황금가지의 소유권을 양도하겠습니다.
If you help us retake the laboratory, we'll yield the ownership of the golden bow we found to you. Okay.
질문 드리죠. 확정 계약인가요? 아니면 사후 검토 계약인가요? 방식은 대표기관 집행 방식인가요? 공동 집행 방식인가요?
No. I have a question. Is this a fixed contract or post-fulfillment review contract? Will be represented by delegated bodies or co-executive members? Well, that's true. We have to make sure that the contract is, we know everything about it. They could also, after everything is done, just say, nope, we don't give it to you. But yeah. That's why you have to sign everything and prepare it. But yeah.
답변하겠습니다. 하자 책임 없이 대표기관 집행 방식으로 즉석 계약 방식입니다. 1급 계약 사무소를 이용한 이페인을 둔 계약도 절차대로 진행될 예정입니다.
Okay, that was long. Allow me to answer that. This will be an immediate delegation body represented contract with no warranty liability. A contractual signing overseen by an observer from a grade 1 contract office will take place following due process. Okay. So yeah, that means it will work immediately, and yeah, it will be overseen by someone. Yeah, I think that's the summary. A contract office? I don't know what's going on. Does it really have to be that complicated? Yeah, it has to be. Professional Samjo, that's true.
제2사에서는 제대로 된 이페인을 구하지 못하는 바람에 황금가지를 곧바로 넘겨받지 못했잖아요.
In Jacob's district, we couldn't get the golden ball right away, despite winning, because we didn't have anyone overseeing the deal. Really? I don't remember. Oh, first job with the wing, smooth sailing from now on. I see.
미리 우치파의 우이드 그 자식 로저가 게임에서 이겼는데 약속 안 지키고 묻지마 싸움 걸었잖아.
Oh, that's Ayuda from the Merry Achilles. She started a fight even after Rodia won the game. Ah yeah, that's the girl that was gambling with us, with Rodia. And yeah, she just didn't let us go. You could say.
마리아치파의 아이들인데.
It's either from Los Mariachis. Yeah. I say every time I think about Kanto 2, I just think about Sinclair's dance. That was truly magnificent.
네, 맞아요. 이페인이 되어줄 줄 알았던 아이드 씨가 쏜살같이 태도를 바꿔버리는 바람에 무력으로 가져와야만 했었죠.
That's right. Instead of playing the role of the observer, she left us with no choice but to take the bow with force. Yeah. There wasn't any observers during the game, only participants. That's true. Yeah. Not in group here, I see. Yeah, because of that, yeah. There was no... Yeah, it wasn't like it. It said, yeah, I'm pretty sure the others would have also tried taking it by force. If it weren't for the fact that the other 3 participants, one died, got smashed. The other was the old friend of Rodia, so he let her. But yeah, the other girl, yeah, she wanted to take it by force.
그래서 입회나 공증을 해주는 협회나 계약 사무소를 이용하는 편이 돈은 많이 들어도 제일 안전한 거예요. 파우스트 씨도 그 점을 제일 주의 깊게 보았을 거고요.
Which is why it's safer to use the service of an associate or a contract office to stand as an observer, or to notarize the contract even if it can be costly. That's what Faust probably considered more carefully, I think. Yeah, makes sense. Better careful than not careful, but yeah. The Sinclair dance very iconic. TBH, I can also do that dance. I see. Well, yeah, that Sinclair dance, it will always be in my mind. I think. But yeah. That was a funny thing. Ishmael explained. It was common knowledge. I guess it's something well known among city folks. Yeah.
이건 확실히 저희 쪽에 유리한 체결 방식이군요.
This contract certainly favors our side. Well, depends though. If the theories are really strong, that would be dangerous.
목적만 확실히 달성한다면요.
As long as the goal is achieved. Yeah. He knew what Faust would say. We watched with our mouths agape as the two declared the conclusion at once. They had the same wavelength. And also have the same expression right now. But yeah.
비밀인데 전 사실 삼조 씨가 하는 말의 절반 이상은 못 알아들어요. 그렇구나 하고 넘기는 거죠.
Okay, this is a secret, but I frankly don't get more than half of what Sanjo says. I just nod like, oh I see, and just move on. Okay. Yeah, it's suspicious. Yeah, this Don Run guy could also be a fraud. Yeah, like he stole Lee-sang's achievements and said he was the one that does it, and then he was called a genius or something like that. That could also be it. But who knows?
우연인가? 우리도 마찬가지인데.
Isn't that a coincidence? It's the same for us too.
적어도 동랑 씨는 알아들어야 하는 거 아닌가요?
Aren't you supposed to be the last person to be ignorant of your secretary's words? Well, who knows?
아, 그래도 K사 연구실과 계약을 맺으면 당분간은 그분들과 싸울 일은 없겠어요.
Still, I guess make a contract with Keiko's laboratory means we won't be fighting against the Wing staff for a while. Maybe.
아무리 상처 입혀도 끊임없이 치료되었던 분들이요.
You know, those people who would have keep healing their wounds. The team fell into a somber silence. All the memories related to them were filled with misery and suffering. Yeah, we did get stabbed.
아, 저희 K3만의 재생 기술을 이미 보셨나 보네요.
You've seen. Keiko's regenerative technology already.
아우, 받기만 했겠어?
We have even more than seen it. Yeah.
아유, 지긋지긋할 만큼 겪고 또 겪었지.
Had to deal with it over and over. I get sick of the thought. Yeah, during the checkpoint, during Guido's fight, and yeah.
그럼 대신 기념으로 제 실험실 보여드릴까요? 여기 말고 엘리베이터를 한 번 더 타야 해요.
Why don't I show you around my lab instead then? It's not here, though. You have to take a elevator once more.
네, 거기까지 보여주실 생각입니까, 동랑님? 관계자 외 출입 금지인 곳인데.
Okay. You should now you show them that much. I can't read. Yeah, you would show them that much, Mr. Dongrang. That place is off limits for unauthorized personnel.
방금 삼조 씨 엄청 웃긴 소리 냈다. 뭐 어때? 계약 체결한 기념으로 놀러가 보는 거지.
You just made a really funny noise, Mr. Samjo. Well, shouldn't hurt. We're hanging out a bit to celebrate the provisional contract being signed. Okay. And sure, if that was just an appropriate way to celebrate things. But since no one in the team objected, I decided to follow him. Rodia's voice sounds so nice, but her face is always so sad. Really? Well, yeah, that's true. She does have that kind of sad look. But yeah, I think we're done with this, so let me go and get the friend code. Wait. I think it was in window. There. I just posted in both chats. And there. There's now on. But yeah. Let's see. Wait, not theater. There, drive. And back to it, I guess. Oh, there. So I guess there are not, well, that many fights, you could say. Because we keep skipping them. I think I didn't even use any energy. So I guess chapters are not, well.
재생 앰플을 제작하고 있답니다.
So I guess energy is only used for fights and not for a story. So that's interesting. I was wondering about that. Well, I was worried about how much energy I would have to use in the future cantos if the current one is 20. But yeah. Thank you, Manchester. Have fun, Manchester. Well, thank you. So thank you both of you. And yeah. I guess we are in his lab now, you could say. This is where the regenerative ampoules are made. Okay. Now I say they kind of look like the ones from Agnes Enfield, the Share Ride I think it's called. But yeah. My comment might be a bit overwhelmed to look at though. I see. Well, it will be interesting to see then.
표면적으로는 HP탄이라고 불리고 있기는 하지만 근간은 나노 로봇 치료 기술이죠.
They are publicly called HP bullets. But the underlying principle is a nanobot-based medical treatment. I see. So it's kind of like the nanobots are healing them, or healing them super fast, you could see. Kind of reminds me of a manhwa. It's called, wait, let me look. I remember some kind of Muri manhwa with nanobots. A nanobot machine, I think. A nano machine? Was it this? Yeah, it is. A nano machine, yeah. The story of it was that the descendant of that guy, of the main character, went to the past and gave his ancestor some nanobots to make him stronger. And yeah, and then the ancestor, then the descendant disappeared and said that he wants to live a better life, so he gives his the main NC, the nanobots to make him stronger. And yeah, and then the NC just goes and becomes the strongest swordsman and then the leader of the demonic faction, I think. But yeah, it's interesting. It's still ongoing though. But yeah, I think that's what happens at the end. But yeah, it was interesting and never explained again why that guy was a two-time troll. But yeah. So you're winning? Well, hello, Siakiri, welcome. I feel great to have a great day. And yeah, I would say I'm winning, you could say. So yeah, we are currently at got our contract mission, and now we're exploring our laboratory, you could say. But yeah.
이런저런 고비가 있었지만 지금은 제가 최근에 아주 쬐끔 개량한 앰플이 제일 대중적으로 사용되고 있답니다.
There have been struggles here and there, but at the moment, the ampule is slightly modified. Reason is the most commonly used version. Okay.
그걸 보급한 사람이 덱이야? 진짜 우리가 그것 때문에 얼마나 죽을 꼽이래.
Okay. So let me get this straight. You're the one who supplied that. Damn it. Do you have any idea how much it made us suffer? Yeah, it did make us suffer a lot. And I had a good day. How's your day? I would say also good. I woke up got enough sleep, woke up, saw a cute cat, and yeah. I had a good sleep. So I'd say it's a good day.
그 고비를 거의 네 발로 발발 기어서 간신히 넘었죠.
We barely managed to crawl over that adversary. His baseball is so big. Yeah, that's true. Well, it's a weapon, so yeah, makes sense. Good for you. Yeah, thank you.
그래도 전사하거나 치명상을 입은 분들은 아무도 없어 보여서 다행이네요.
Oh yeah, bat. Yeah, the baseball bat. So yeah. I'm relieved that none of you seem to have passed away or suffered severe wounds, at the very least. Well, we did kind of, pass away, but yeah, we came back.
회사마다 업무 중 사망에 따른 정의가 다르고 절차도 복잡하다고 들었어요. 삼조 씨가 뭐라고 설명해 줬는데?
That reminds me. I was told companies have different definitions of death on the job and the processes of dealing with them. I'm sure Mr. Sanjo gave me an explanation on it. Okay, I wonder who's the, you could say, the one hiring the, yeah, since Sanjo is the one that has to do everything, you could say. But yeah.
아니 그럼 동랑 씨는 계속해서 이 모든 치료는 나노로봇 기술을 연구 중이신 건가?
So, Dongrang, are you continuing with research on improving those cure-all nanobots?
그럴 리가요. HP탄은 이미 상용화된 지 오래된 기술이에요. 지금은 HP탄을 활용한 가축 개량 연구를 진행 중이죠.
Of course not. HP bullets have long been commercialized. My project right now is improving our livestock using them. So I guess they are trying to, create infinite meat. Like, get their slice, healing them, and yeah. And make it cost effective, you could say. Well, that's my guess though. But yeah.
가축 개량 연구요?
No rain fraud allegation never cease. Yeah, that's true. I'm wondering if the nanobots are something that Yi-san created and he just stole it or something like that. Because it is suspicious that he doesn't know much, you could say. Improving livestock?
절단이 아무것도 아니게 되는 개념이라면 그저 순간에 지나지 않을 뿐이라면
If cutting as a concept is reduced to irrelevance, if it becomes limited to a fleeting moment,
생각해 보세요. 우리는 질 좋은 고기들을 무한하게 먹을 수 있는 거예요.
think about it. We can get an endless supply of high quality meat. Yeah, they really are trying to create infinite food. But yeah, poor chickens. I think this belt is transporting live chickens. So that's something.
그냥 질 좋은 고기도 아니라 수많은 사람이 매달려 연구하고 개량한 그런 드물고도 질 좋은 가축들의 고기를 말이죠.
Okay. It's not just any meat. The flesh will come from livestock, researched and improved. With the combined efforts of countless minds. That's the quality and rarity we are talking about. I see. Yeah. That's a bit scary. But yeah. Wasn't that hard to guess for either. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if they are the food department, it makes sense that they might be thinking of doing infinite food. But yeah. Honestly speaking, I would be too scared to eat that stuff. Chicken with nanobots? Yeah, could be dangerous, but yeah, who knows. But I have to say, well, I think in real life there's something similar like that. I think people have created a chicken with a lot of... Wait, I don't know if it's true though, I saw something on the internet about someone creating or mutating a chicken. It doesn't have any feathers, it is full of meat, can walk, and yeah. I think they created some kind of chicken like that. But it's been months since I saw that. No idea if it's true or not, but yeah. I think I heard something, saw something like that. They're trying to make some kind of chicken like that, but yeah.
아무래도
It seems
동랑씨도 로자 씨처럼 누구보다 고기를 진심으로 사랑하시나 보네요.
Onra has a love for meat, as deep as Rodia's. Yeah. Well, honestly speaking, if you think about the infinite food source, maybe they should have just kept the chicken. The eggs are, they lay an egg every day. So millions of chicken with one egg, that's already infinite. But yeah, meat, infinite meat is what they're going for, I guess. But yeah.
사랑이라. 시간과 관심을 끝없이 쏟는 게 사랑이라면 그럴지도 모르겠네요.
Love, you say. You might be right. If endlessly devoting time and care could be called love. Well, maybe obsession. Could be another word, but yeah.
둘이 묘하게 재수 없는 게 아까부터 끼리끼리 잘 노는구만.
I guess snobby bunches get along well, eh? Yeah, but yeah. He's still, Dongrang is still suspicious. Don't beat up our clients. Okay, Heathcliff? Yeah.
하는 거 보고.
Depends on how they behave. Okay. Yeah, he is a bit quieter than usual. Well, at least in comparison to Canto 1, but yeah. Wait, what? Oh. We see live chickens, whose wings and legs are being sliced endlessly. They don't even struggle, as if they feel no pain. Oh no. Yeah, now I feel bad for the chicken. So I guess, I see, so that's why if you see the chicken, wait a minute. They have 4 legs and 3 wings. Wait, so 6 wings in total. Ah, so these are the legendary 6 wings and 8 legs chicken that we heard about in Intervallo 1. Yeah, I would eat those. But yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah. I think these chicken have been around here for endlessly. Like, they've been on a circle, getting healed, and then getting sliced, getting healed, getting sliced. They ended up like, they have started to give up and don't believe in pain anymore, or got used to it. Just like, an example I can think of right now is ReZero Subaru. He also died quite a lot, and then revived, died, and I think he got used to it. Well, he didn't have a mental breakdown, but yeah. I think I should watch ReZero again, but yeah. Yeah, I think it's something like that. But yeah. I think currently there's a new season of ReZero. I haven't watched it, but yeah, I have to do that. But yeah. Omega Protein Hyper Chicken Carousel. Yeah. Just like the Sinners. Yeah, that's also a good example. Yeah, the sinners also, well, they don't care about death anymore. But yeah.
난 오로봇이 이렇게 생겼나? 아니 내 눈엔 그냥 액체랑 다를 바 없어 보이는데.
Is this how nanobots look? All I see is liquid.
너무나 작은 입자가 유동성을 가지면 유체와 다름없어 보이는 법이니까요.
When infinitesimal particles have fluidity, they look pretty much the same as fluid. Okay.
식량을 위해서 이렇게까지 해야 하는 거예요?
Okay. So it might look like fluid, but it could be goo. Who knows? Is that really necessary to go this far for food? I guess Sinclair feels bad for the chicken now.
어렸을 때부터 육즙이 흐르는 고기를 먹고 자란 도련님은 보기가 역하신가 보네.
Okay. This sight is too disgusting to handle for a rich boy who grew up on juicy meat, eh?
꼬맹이, 밥을 위해서는 못할 것이 없는 사람도 세상에 많아.
Kiddo, there are lots of people in the world who will go any length for a meal. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And also, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. There's also, well, I would say there's also cannibalism, but yeah. That's also happening in Limbus, I think. I think at least. We haven't encountered anyone with cannibal. Wait, that 8 people? But yeah. We haven't encountered one, but I feel we encountered one in Limbus. But yeah.
아니, 그거랑 다르잖아요. 그리고 저희 가족들은 고기를 먹지 않는 분들이었어요. 저는 아니긴 했지만.
Okay. No, I mean, this isn't the same. And my family wouldn't eat any meat. I was an exception though. Yeah, makes sense because his family, they were all robot heads. Well, not robot, prosthetics, head prosthetics. So yeah, they ate energy instead of, well, food, but yeah. Listen to your mother, Sinclair. Well, still no, I still have no idea who the mother was exactly from those heads, but yeah. I stand with Rodion. Free meat is worth it. I see. Well, yeah.
왜 굳이 이런 형태여야 해요? 그러니까 제 말은
Why does it have to be like this? What I'm trying to say is, well, yeah, meat processed. Well, I was speaking, these chicken have it much worse than the ones in real life. They are also getting killed, but at least they die from that and not infinitively get their limbs cut, you could say. Yeah, the Limbus chicken have it worse. But yeah.
하려는 말이 뭔지 알 것 같아요.
I think I know what you're getting at. Yeah, maybe the infinite killing without dying, yeah. I mean, Rodion the mother and Gregor is the father. I see. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's true. Rodion is kind of, has been taking care of Sinclair a lot. But speaking, I think Otis is the father, because Gregor didn't have much interaction with Sinclair. So I would say Otis would fit more as the strict father. Wait. No. That would be, yeah. Or speaking, Rodion or Otis could both be the father-mother or mother-mother, who knows? Because they both fit. Like, Otis the, strict one, and Rodion is the, kind of soft one, but wants to teach him, you could say. That position can either be the father or mother, who knows? Depending on the family, but yeah. Or Mersault. Well, Mersault, I don't think he had much interaction with Sinclair. I have to see, but yeah. Fitting? Yeah. So I think currently, from what I see in Rodion and Otis were much closer to Sinclair. But who knows? And, Don Quixote is just a sibling. He just sometimes punches you. But yeah.
역시 조금 부자연스럽죠? 단순히 식량 개선을 위한 거였다면 충분히 더 효율적인 방식이 있을 텐데요.
It does feel rather unnatural, doesn't it? If it was simply for the sake of improving food, there could be more efficient ways to do it. Well, maybe. Yeah.
적어도 이거 하나는 확실하네. 진작 이 기술이 뒷골목에 전부 퍼졌더라면.
There's one thing I can say for sure. If this technology had been made available in the back streets, then the people wouldn't have to suffer. At least where Rodion, where Rodion lives. Yeah, they were going hungry a lot. But yeah. How's the big smart sister? Well, I tried to think about Intervallo 1, but what did Faust do? Yeah, it was quite precise. It was pretty hard to sell. Faust could also be the tutor, you could say, if Sinclair's from a rich family, but yeah. But maybe it's the sister, who knows.
나와 친구들은 쓰레기통이나 뒤지고 다니진 않았을 거야.
My friends and I wouldn't have had to rummage through trash cans. Yeah. Technology. Yeah, I wonder, maybe Sang was once wanted to improve technology and continue, but then he saw how terrible it was. So yeah, he was a genius with machines or something. And because he saw all that, he decided to become a poet instead and think about ideal stuff, you could say. Yeah, maybe something like that. I think he has something against technology. Like it costs something, you could say. And since then, he went into poesy instead. Oh well, that's my guess.
아니요. 이것은 한낱 사육이요.
No, there's no more than breeding.
저치들은 날 수 있다는 것도 평생 모를 것이요.
They will never realize they have the ability to fly for their entire lives. Well, apparently chicken can fly, but just a little bit, I think. Isang spoke, staring directly into Dongrang. It is unusual for him to take this much interest in matters. Well, maybe.
반론합니다. 닭은 본래 날지 못하거니와 이 기술은 현재 수많은 시민에게 질적인 복지를
I must object. Chickens cannot fly in the first place, and this technology is providing quality welfare to many. Well, chickens can fly. Just a little bit, but they can't really fly for long, you could say. That's because, the chicken we see usually can fly because when, I think the people clip their wings, so there's a specific feather that has to be clipped, and then yeah. And through that, chicken are not able to fly. That's why they're mostly on the ground. But they can fly a little bit if you don't clip the wings. But yeah. A new executive measure. Well, hello Jade Takiwi, welcome. And yeah, I feel great to work every day. And yeah, we are playing Limbus. And we are comfortable. And so yeah. I guess Isang kind of feels bad because he has some kind of involvement with this.
괜찮아요, 삼조 씨.
It's okay, Samjo.
본래는 눈조차 잘 마주하지 않던 사람이 누군가를 또렷이 노려본다는 건?
For someone who usually wouldn't look at others in the eyes, to glare directly at a person. I guess he is I guess he's saying it's Isang.
그만큼 절박하다는 거잖아요.
That's a sign of desperation, isn't it? Yeah, he and Isang know each other. Yeah.
사육은
The husbandry. Wait, what's that?
연구실에 무슨 일이 생긴 모양입니다.
Something seems to have happened to the lab. Oh, something happened. Hey, new executive manager. Hope you enjoyed the game. Well, thank you, Jay Taki. And yeah, I will enjoy the game. It's currently fun. But yeah, I want to know what husbandry means. Science and practice of... I see. Raising caring for livestock. I see. I learned a new thing. So it's apparently some kind of science word. But yeah.
지금 연구실로 가는 게 좋은 선택일까요?
Will be a good choice to head there now. Okay.
괜찮을 거야, 삼조 씨. 이분들은 우리 재생 앰플을 장착한 K사 경비들과도 맞서 싸워놓고 생채기 하나 없으신 실력자들인데.
It will be fine, Sanjo. They are skilled enough that they got out of a scuffle with K-Corp. Security staff armed with regenerative ampules without scratch. Oh, so I guess we are going to the lab now that we have to free, you could say. And yeah. I guess that's what we are doing now. I do a thing where I guess if Limbus videos, a guys in female video outfit, had a 5-win streak. I lost to this shit. Wait, what? Wait, did you try to guess if I was a guy or a girl? What? I have no idea. But yeah, well, hello, Oleg Peronjek. Peroni Jack. So you're welcome. I had a great day or we have a great day. No idea though.
시비수 결집이다.
직원 여러분들은 신속하게 책상 안으로 들어가 몸을 보호하시기 바랍니다.
An explosion has been detected. Please protect yourselves from danger by swiftly moving under your desk. Okay. Well, I think that only works in earthquakes though. I see, so... I see. Wait, did you guess I was a guy or something? What? I see, so... Well, my guess is, I guess you do it when you see the thumbnail and think if they're a guy or a girl. So yeah, maybe something like that. No idea. Yeah, there's a lot of Limbus video guy who dressed their model girl. Really? I didn't know that. Well... yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't even watch... Well, yeah, I don't really watch Limbus live streams. Because I don't want to get myself spoiled, but yeah. Yeah, maybe. Well, who knows. But yeah. So yeah. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait. So yeah, I think I've seen this thing before in a mirror dungeon. But yeah.
잘못 발사됐다.
Oops, that was a misfire. Okay. If you're wondering, I think that's a virus cell. If you know, on top is usually the virus, and then this thing that take you over, and then planting the virus. I think that's how it works. From my mind at least, but yeah. Majority of the occasion videos use girl models. I see, didn't know that. Move under your desk, perfect. I can be more helpless now. That's true. I don't think this will work, especially if there's a giant robot, but yeah. Get Limbus gendered, yeah. Limbus one specifically. I see, didn't know that. Oh yeah, they do look like a virus cell. Yeah, I noticed that. I see. Yeah, I noticed that because I learned that recently. Well, it's still in my memory. So yeah, this looks like a virus cell. But yeah, I think in V2 in general there's a lot of, well, people that use girl models instead. I've heard about, you could say, the... Don't really know if it's true, but apparently, yeah. Many use it because male models are not really getting much attention, you could say. And that's why some switch to female models or something like that. I was speaking no idea. But yeah. I think it was something like this. Okay. A second explosion has been detected. Please activate the regeneration ampule in your possession and... Yeah, I guess the lab is getting destroyed. Nope. I guess they destroyed an answer. Please wait for Keika's security staff that will arrive within 18 seconds of... yeah.
저 멘트는 여전하네. 왜 저런 말은 항상 차분한 목소리로 말해야 하는 걸까?
Well, we got a new villain character. Same old announcement. I wonder, why are broadcasts like that? Told in such a calm voices. Who knows? Yeah, my guess is they are kind of rebellion, like ex-Capcom members. From what I see, but yeah, who knows? If I become a video, I make a YouTube model. Well, Twilight Cherry. There might be a copyright against that, so good luck with that. It's called a bacteriophage. Just remembered. I see, so this is what they call it. Well, what it is called. So yeah, well. That's interesting. Yeah, it's a hot girl, I see. Yeah, she does look beautiful. I'm trying to decipher if she has a death flag. Currently I don't feel anything. There could be a recurring organization, but most likely they will die in this canto. That's my feeling. Well, as for this girl specifically, I can't feel anything. Well, I was speaking... No, I don't... Yeah, I think I remember now. Aren't they this, well, this technology organization, I think? I think there was a boss with that was a giant machine or something like that in Mirror Dungeon. And I think they're from that faction. And there's a Mercer that is also in that design, you could say. Or similar color scheme. So they are definitely from some kind of corporation. Or faction. I have no idea what, but yeah. I see. Well, then I'll make it similar close. Yeah, that's something that's possible to do then. But yeah, I have a feeling they are from some kind of corporation. I just have no idea which one. But yeah.
숨이라도 헐떡이면서 말해야지 사람들을 대피시키는데 효과적이지 않겠어?
Won't a little gasping and panicking be more efficient in getting people to evacuate? Well, evacuation should be calm, you could say. Because if you just panic, that might be dangerous for yourself and for others. So I will stay calm. And yeah, at least that's what I learned from all the from the fire alarm practice you get in school. But yeah. Well, I'm wondering. So yeah, I'm still wondering if the girl and guy have a death flag. Yeah, I'd say no. They will be recurring characters for now, depending on how Kanto 4 ends. But yeah.
역시 기술이나 과학 같은 것에만 몰두해서 눈이 멀어버리면 감정에 공감하려는 노력은 없어진다니까.
See, getting so See, getting so preoccupied with all that technology and science nonsense. Lose empathy with feelings. Okay.
말이 너무 많아. 조용히.
You talk too much. Be quiet. Okay. Yeah, the girl is definitely an ex-member of the K-Corp. I think.
모두 무사하십니까? 혹시라도 무사하지 않은 분들은 재생 앰플을 받아가시면 됩니다. 교차 적합 검사를 받아야 하긴 하지만 일단 급하니.
Okay, quite casual. Is everyone alright? If you want, take a regeneration sample. A cross-compatibility test is normally needed, but we are in an emergency. Okay. Yeah, Sanjo is saying it as if it's the most normal thing to do.
태어나네. 보통 테러가 벌어지면 단체로 혼란에 휩싸이지 않나?
You look unfazed. Doesn't a terrorist attack usually throw everyone into chaos? Well, I think they are used to, you could say, pain, so they can just regenerate, so it should be fine, I think. Well, as long as the brain is intact, I think. But yeah.
첫 테러엔 모두가 우왕좌왕했었죠. 그땐 폭발 감지 안내 방송도 없었거든요.
I see.
삼조 씨가 그때 책상에 한참 동안 숨어서 안 나왔는데.
The first attack did have everyone panicking. The explosive detection broadcast didn't exist either. Mr. Sancho hid under his desk for quite some time. Now, I guess maybe the announcement was something he created then. That's why he tells everyone to hide under the desk. Who knows? But yeah.
항상 말하지만 그건 로비에서 일어난 테러였고 저는 책상 깊숙이 떨어진 수첩을 주우려던 것뿐이었습니다.
Okay. As I keep saying, the attack occurred in the lobby, and I was merely attempting to pick up a notebook that fell under the desk. Okay, I guess Sanjo is embarrassed. He doesn't want them to know that he hid under the table, you could say.
심각하게 받아들이셔야 합니다, 동랑님. 둥지 한복판에 있는 K사 연구실을 습격한 건 보통 일이 아닙니다.
You must take the situation seriously, Mr. Dongrang. An attack on a K-Corp laboratory in the middle of the West is not a matter of course. Yeah, that's true. It is quite serious if it's literally in their core, you could say. Who knows? K-Corp has quite a bit of enemies, so this thing happens occasionally, I think. I see, so it does happen a lot. Yeah, I wonder how they made enemies. Well, they kind of let those who shall grip or something, or the grip faction into their village just for them to destroy stuff, or into their territory. So yeah, I guess those are the ones K-Corp is trying to be neutral with or something. Who knows? But yeah, I can imagine that K-Corp has a lot of enemies. They might be big, but they're experimenting on stuff. Might anger some people, I would say. But yeah.
그러게. 이번엔 용케 연구원들이 있는 층까지 도달했네요. 나 왼쪽 다리가 좀 삔 것 같아, 삼주 씨.
For sure, they managed to arrive at the floor where the researchers are. Oh, I think I sprained my left ankle, Samjo. Okay, would be fun if Samjo now has to carry Dongrang. Oh, I watched as Samjo injected a regeneration ampule into Dongrang's body. Oh. Yeah, that's true, they do have instant heal. So yeah, instead of carrying, they can just, give it a needle and that's it.
로보토미 지부를 점령하고 있다는 테러 집단이 저자들인가?
Are they the theorists that are occupying the Lobotomy Corp branch?
맞아요. 호랑이도 제 말하면 어흥이네요.
Indeed, speak of the devil.
저 사람들이 테러 단체들이라고요? 그다지 전투에 특화되어 있지는 않아 보이는데요.
They are part of the terrorist organization. They don't really look like well-trained combatants. Well, they do have robots to fight with, so yeah. You understand later when they get enemies, lol. I see. Why they get enemies, lol. I see, yeah, they will have some kind of secrets. Well, my guess is still on human experiments. But yeah.
꼬맹이가 이제 그런 눈썰미도 생겼냐?
Would you look at that? You have got an eye for that kid.
당연합니다.
Okay.
직접 전투에 나서는 건 저들이 아니니까요.
It's natural. They aren't the ones directly engaging in combat. Yeah, they're using the robots.
딱 보기에도 동랑님처럼 비실비실해 보이지 않습니까?
I should take a single glance to notice that they appear lean and frail, just like Mr. Dongrang. Okay.
돈 있는 놈들은 직접 안 싸우더라도 만에 하나 모른다면서 신체 강화 시술을 받더만. 저거 다 엄살 아니야?
I've seen rich swords that don't get into fights still get body enhancing augments just in case. You sure they aren't just acting weak? Wait, okay. I guess, well. Body enhancements? Maybe we'll see it in the future, but yeah.
꼭 그렇지만도 않습니다. 신체 강화 방법이 다양한 만큼 형태에 따라 거부감을 느끼기도 하고 괴로워하기도 하니까요.
It's not necessarily the case. As varied as ways to augment the bodies are. Some may be repulsed by it, physically or mentally. So that means body augmentations, yeah. Some might not be able to handle that, I think.
둥지에 따라서 거주민인 깃털들이 작용 미달이면 일정 위력 이상의 시술을 받는 것을 금기시하는 곳도 있어요.
Some nests even forbid their residents from getting procedures above a certain level of power if they aren't qualified. Well, it makes sense because if they do that, there's a chance they might break their body or something. So yeah. Human experiments are the least of your concerns. They're also probably legal. Oh. Yeah, they might be legal then. Well, might be. Well, if cannibalism is legal, so yeah, makes sense. Well, yeah, they could be, well. Wait, what if they are creating anomalies then? Like they are torturing the people to the point that they break and then become monsters, you could say. That could something that might be happening. But yeah. Faust may or may not be a purist. I see. I wonder if that's a reference to the Faust card of the one who shall not grip or something. The one who shall grip, I think. Yeah, I do have that card. Wait, yeah. I got it from a ticket, but yeah. I remember that card. In that card, Faust did look a bit crazy. But yeah.
아래 것들이 힘을 가져서 들고 일어나면 곤란하기라도 하나 봐. 그치?
They don't want the lowly to rise up and topple the ruined class over, huh? Well, maybe something like that. Maybe it's really that your body might break if you use something too much. But yeah.
그 가능성도 부정할 수는 없겠네요. 둥지마다 다양한 이유가 있을 테니까.
I couldn't deny those possibilities. Each nest must have its own reasons. Yeah.
하지만 근본적으로 강화 시술은 고출력 차량과 흡사합니다. 감당 못할 출력의 차량 같은 장비를 검증되지 않은 자가 다룬다면
But fundamentally speaking, augmenting procedures are like high-performing vehicles. If an unqualified driver were to try and handle a vehicle with a power output above what they can handle, yeah, that will turn dangerous for others and for themselves. I still didn't get that falsity. I'm trying so hard to pull one. Well, if you have any tickets in the inventory, yeah, this is how I got it. So yeah, there were some tickets you could use. Anniversary tickets, starting ticket and such. I got it from that one. But yeah. The analogy of breaking some is pretty close to describing an ego in the social manifestation. Yeah, that's true. They could be doing something like that. I don't think many nests worry about well-being of the citizens. That want to augment themselves. Well, that could also be true. Yeah, Limbus is, I would say, quite a dark world. So maybe they just don't have that much care for human life. Who knows? I chose the Sinclair one first. I see. Yeah, well, I got a lot of tickets, so I just used them, I think. So yeah, no idea how it went. I think Sinclair was also from a ticket, but no idea.
둥지 안의 여러 질서는 금방이라도 깨질 테니 그 부분을 예방하는 차원이 클 거예요.
Layers of orders in a nest would fall apart in no time, so they would like to prevent that from happening. I see. So yeah, the Sinclair one, must be I don't remember. Did I get from a ticket or from the get shop? No idea. But yeah.
열성적인 설명 중에 미안하지만 참고로 전 엄살은 아니고 진짜 아팠답니다.
Sorry to interrupt your passionate exposition. The pain was genuine for me. Just so you know. Okay, he's now aware. He's now just like Sanjo saying, just so you know, it's real. Like this, you could say. Soon enough, people wearing familiar outfits appeared, along with the unforgettable beats of footsteps. Okay. Donkey so scared.
검문소에서 봤던
The ones from the checkpoint?
이제는 우리의 든든한 아군이겠네요.
And now they are reliable allies. Yeah. Those robots. They look seriously hostile.
5천의 과다 출혈, 12cm 이상의 척추 손상, 심장 동맥 적중, 두개골 파괴.
Hemorrhage within 5 seconds. Spinal damage of at least 12 centimeters in length. Direct impact on coronary artery. Destruction of the cranium. Oh. I think they are talking about, well, body parts, you could say. Well, or something. I wonder what's happening.
그리하여 모든 적은 불필요한 고통 없이 즉사한다.
I see. These steps will ensure that the enemy meets immediate death without unnecessary suffering. I guess they have to calculate the robots, like how much damage they should give the opponent. And that's what they are doing. Well, so I guess they want instant death.
불필요한 고통도 고통이지만 그냥 애매하게 뇌가 남아버리면 되살아나 버리니까 곤란해서 그런 거 아니었어?
It can do that, but wasn't it mainly to fully destroy the brain, so they can regenerate themselves? Well, I have no idea how these robots work. And if they have a virus or poison or not, who knows?
저기 실례가 안 된다면 너네 바로 죽진 않아도 그냥 죽은 척 해줄 수 있을까? 얘 어제 밤새워서 즉사 기능 업그레이드 된 거거든.
Okay. Hey, if you don't mind, could you pretend to be dead, if this doesn't kill you right away? My body stayed all night upgrading the instant kill function. I see. Well, I don't think we'll do that. But yeah, I wonder if the instant kill is even true. Because sometimes there's nothing that can instant kill you. Well, instant would be 0 seconds, I think. And I don't think something like that exists. Even in fiction. Maybe.
조용히 해.
Right.
봐봐, 내 말이 맞잖아. 저 반동거리로는 후드 옆까지만 통과된다니까. 이걸 꼭 실전을 통해서 깨달아야 속이 후련하니?
See, I told you. With that recoil distance, it only reaches as deep as the occipital lobe. Did you really have to learn it through trial? Well, I guess these things jumped ahead or something. Who knows? She's so handsome. Yeah, that's true, she is good looking. But I'm just thinking if she dies or not. I think that's how my brain is programmed right now. But yeah, I think they will survive. We might see them later on. Oh dear.
젠장, 측두엽까지 뚫었어야 했는데.
Damn it. It should have gone all the way through the temporal lobe. Well, I guess he didn't calculate the movements, you could say. Who knows?
질 수 없죠. 로봇은 저희 쪽에도 있거든요. 곧 나타날 텐데.
We can't lose to them. We have robots of our own. They should be here any minute now. Well, I guess we have to fight them.
하하! 짠! 재생 앰플 투여 드론이에요.
Okay. That's quite a small robot. Ah, there it is. The regeneration ampule administration drone. Okay. I guess this show can only heal. That's my guess, but yeah. I have no recollection of this Kanto, so I'm rediscovering these old characters, except the core cast and some. I see. Yeah, well. Yeah, I think it's been years since Limbus Company, so it makes sense. But yeah.
그래도 든든하겠어요. 상처를 입을 때마다 즉각적으로 재생 앰플을 투여해 주는 건가요?
It must be pretty handy to have them. Do they inject the ampules right as the staff is injured?
네, 머리통이 날아가거나 황금 시간을 놓쳐 뇌가 정지한 상태가 되기 전에만 주입되면 그들은 불사입니다.
I say it's quite funny how emotional some Jews. Oh well, how done he is, you could say. Yes, as long as their heads were unlost, and the ampule is injected before the golden time passes, and their brain stops functioning, they are practically undying. Okay. Ah, there. I see, so this is how they fight. Wait a minute, are they kind of like... I see. So I guess they are throwing... I think they are throwing this stuff. I don't think it's hitting, but they are literally throwing this ball on the people. I think that's how they do it. Well, kind of makes sense, because in viruses, this usually is the... well, you could say the data of all the virus, and this is just used as an injection. Like, yeah, this is the kind of the needle or the sharp point where it injects the, well, your body with a virus. And yeah, this is the virus, the main core. So it makes sense that they're using that to attack, you could say.
장기가 관통되거나
Injuries like holes in internal organs. Okay, we're talking, they're just dying.
어이쿠, 뼈가 부러지는 것 정도는 수초 내에 원상 복구가 가능하니까.
All broken bones can be healed in seconds. Wait, I guess they're not really throwing, they're just headbutting them. Yeah, I guess that's something then. Well, I thought they would be throwing, but yeah.
그렇다고 아픔조차 못 느끼지는 않을 텐데요. 저들은 왜 이렇게 태연하게...
Even still, they won't be immune to pain. How can they be so calm about it?
심지어 바로 옆에 있는 동료의 신체가 절단되어도 눈길조차 안 주잖아요.
They won't even bat an eye at a colleague right next to them being cut down. Yeah, they're used to it. I wonder if that's kind of like a metaphor, because Otis also said that the more you die, the more reckless you become, and the more you don't care. So, and that's something she wants to prevent. And now we are all seeing what happens if you don't prevent it. So we are learning to value our lives. I guess that's, well, maybe that's the meaning of this canto. Who knows? Oh well, at least maybe this chapter.
당연한 일이다.
Natural behavior.
몇 초 내에 복구가 된다면 모든 판단은 부수적인 일이 될 뿐.
If all wounds can be healed in seconds, all judgment regarding it will become secondary. Yeah, that's true. This is exactly what Otis meant. So yeah. Look at these stupid stick legs with too heavy top. Well, they are quite powerful though, so that's something.
그렇다면 저희도 언젠가는 저렇게 변하는 걸까요?
If that's the case, will we become like that eventually? Yeah. Yeah, maybe. My opinion on that is that Polymoon games are all about finding your own humanity and meaning of being human. Yeah, that's true. I think there's a lot of that. That's why it's so dark. But yeah.
그런 걸 왜 생각하는지 모르겠군.
I don't see a reason to think about such things.
궁금하잖아요.
I was just curious. Okay.
그런데 여기 못 보던 옷 입고 있는 뉴 페이스들은 누구야? 자기 소개해줄 사람?
By the way, who are these new faces with unfamiliar outfits? Anyone wanna introduce yourself? Well, maybe if, well, you introduce yourself first, but yeah. I think that to be human is to have restraint. That's true.
우리가 알 바는 아니지.
None of our business. Okay.
맞아. 그런데 계속 마주보고 있으려니까 조금 어색해서 누군가는 말을 꺼내야 하지 않나 싶은데?
True, but it's kinda awkward to be just facing them. Someone's gotta talk, no? Yeah, maybe. Close enough to be honestly. I see.
고작 테러 조직 따위한테 왜 자기소개를 해야 하죠?
Why should we introduce ourselves to a terrorist group organization? Wait, to a terrorist organization. Well, maybe for, well, courtesy, but other than that, yeah. It's just the gameplay of the three games are different now. Yeah, that's true, the gameplay, I think it's, yeah, I felt that it's different. The first one was a management sim, the second one was similar but not close, and the third one is turn-based combat, but yeah. We don't negotiate with terrorists. Yeah. Well, this game approaches humanity from every possible angle, instead of just giving us a straight answer. That's true, we are seeing a lot of different beliefs, you could say, and views, and yeah.
우린 테러 조직 따위가 아니다. 말 조심해.
We are no mere terrorist organization. Watch your mouth. I see, but they are a terrorist organization, I guess. But they are an important one.
나는 그 어감 나쁘지 않은 것 같아. 4살 때 내 가치관과 맥락은 같아서 11살 때 쓴 원자 논문이 당선되면서 어쩔 수 없이 대학원에 부름을 받게 됐지만
I don't hate the sound of it. It lines up with my beliefs when I was 4. I had to answer the call of a grade school because the paper I wrote on atoms won a prize at the age of 11. Okay.
조용히 해. 우리는 기술 해방 연합이다.
Shut it. We are the Technology Liberation Alliance. Oh. Okay. I guess they are the opposite of those who show grip, or whatever they're called. Nail and Hammer. That was the name. I finally remembered. And yeah.
어떤 기술을 해방시키는 거죠? 기술이라는 것도 자유를 원하는 건가요?
People, what technology is exactly? Does technology yearn for freedom? I have no idea.
아마도 저 연구실 안에 있는 동물들 아닐까요?
Maybe they are talking about the animals in the lab, I think. Yeah, that could also be it. Well. Yeah, technically speaking, these are not normal chickens. They are modified chickens. Genetically modified. So they could count as technology, I guess.
들었어? 쟤 우리가 동물 보호사라도 되는 줄 아나 본데?
Or maybe not. You hear that? He thinks we are animal protectors or something.
미안한데 그런 고리타분한 여행은 옛적에 끝났단다. 우리가 행복하게 자라나 건강하게 튀겨진 치킨이나 씹자고 잘 시간까지 갈아가면서 기계들을 조립하는 줄 알아?
Okay. Sorry, but that went out of fashion long ago. You think we are working day and night assembling machines just to fight for happily raised chickens, fried in healthy oil? Well. Yeah, I guess not. Wonder if there's a faction for that protects animal. Maybe not. Maybe there once was one, but they didn't survive or something. Who knows?
특히 X-32형 볼트는 요새 구하기도 힘들어서 다른 둥지를 통해서만 주문해야 돼. 세금이 얼마나 붙는지 알아?
Okay. Type X-32. Bolts are so hard to get these days. We have to order them from other nests. Do you have any idea how much tax is added? I guess even though they are terrorist, the Technology Liberation Alliance, they still have to pay tax. Well, it makes sense though, because if they were, I think it's called, the ABC are the most powerful ones. So it makes sense, because if they break any rules, then I think an arbiter will be called and they will all die. So I guess they have to pay the taxes. But yeah. Well, I think at least. Yeah, I think the arbiters are much scarier. But yeah. Well, at least they are paying taxes.
X-32형 볼트는 C-9볼트를 주조한 다음 2시간 간격으로 담금질을 하면 대체가 가능합니다.
You can substitute Type X-32 bolts by casting a C9 bolt and tempering it at an interval of 2 hours. And there's Faust, giving them tips on how to save money, I guess.
어디서 가짱키 아는 척을.
You aren't gonna win us over by acting all smart. And then suddenly he says that's not a bad idea or something. The way Turbo and Force is beyond fantasy. I see.
오, 아니야, 그럴듯해.
Oh, no, she might be right. It could work. Okay.
아니 대체 왜 촉군한테까지 팁을 주는 거야, 파우스트 씨?
Could you tell us why you're offering advice to enemies, Miss Faust? Well, Faust wants to flex, you could say. I wish Faust Launting had knowledge more often. She's so cool. That's true. She's quite cool.
이해 못하시겠죠. 연구원들에겐 죽음보다 중요한 신념 같은 것이 있답니다.
You won't understand. Researchers have a creed more valuable than life. Okay, and that is knowledge? Maybe. Who knows? And now it's time for the fight, I think. Yeah. Wait, I think... I can just drag. Yeah, wait. Yeah, as long as I can drag, I'll drag. Oh dear. If there are abnormalities, then yeah, I have to use win rate because I'm, well, too lazy to just drag it to the monsters. This is quite fun though, just dragging it on the line. Oh dear. Yeah, that's right, this Honglu is just there because apparently there's some kind of 20% thing. And I'm just curious what it does. Maybe I should have also added the level 1 Ishmael. That would be funny. Oh dear. So I guess maybe they are their own firm. Well, they're an alliance, so I wonder what they are saving for. Well, what they are taking Keiko for. Or is there some kind of secret? No idea. Win rate. Yeah, win rate is only used against abnormalities. I think like right now it's fine. We are going steadily. Wait, is that your new Honglu? Yeah, I got it from a ticket. I added it because there was a 20%. And yeah, I'm curious. I wonder if the 20% is getting more, well, event points. If it is, then yeah, I need it. Let's see how it goes. No, look. Well, hello, triples, wait, triple shot bot. Welcome. Okay, great day, we have great day. Okay, I have to say it's interesting that when you go out there, you can still hear the dialogue and they're just screaming. That's quite funny. Then you even have the combo for Honglu. A singular Heisho. I didn't know that. Well, that's interesting. That's the second best Honglu in the game. I didn't know that. Well, I just got it for a ticket because I thought I didn't have a Honglu free store. So I just took it. Yeah, there was some, well, there was tickets to use in this inventory. So yeah. I still have these boxes, but I just don't use them. They are just kept there. So yeah, let's, well, let's also fight this fight. Even though it's skippable, it's just for, well, a bit of calm before the storm, you could say. I'll just fight every fight. Dante, collect my Heisho, Dante. I see. I guess the Heisho are some kind of faction that is, well, maybe the newest faction that we meet one day. Will be interesting to see though. Well, quite curious, but yeah. Well, from what I've seen, apparently there are some kind of 12 zodiacs. Well, not zodiacs. The Chinese. Is it called Chinese zodiac? Or at least, yeah, the 12 Chinese animals that are area, you could say. So yeah, these are the ones. Well, I think the Heisho faction has 12 of those. Yeah, I think at least. And I think the Donkey Sword I have. Wait, what faction is Donkey Sword? I have no idea. Well, at least the one I have. It's also Heisho, yeah. There's something going on. Depends on definition of faction. I see. So I guess Heisho isn't really a faction. Maybe a region then, with lots of families, you could say. Yeah, it could be something like that then. Yeah, well, I have no idea what will happen in the future. But yeah. That's currently all just my guesses. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I think, yeah. Alright. I forgot that we have to that way. Yeah, luckily I have these boxes. These boxes will have to stay. Heisho are basically the special guards for Lord of H-Corp. I see. So I didn't know that. So I guess, yeah.
뭐 확실히 편리하긴 해 보이네. 뼈가 부러진 것 정도는 순식간에 복구된다니.
Well, they are kinda a faction, but I was thinking of sub-faction that were introduced later, making Heisho not the latest. I see, so they are a sub-faction and not really a faction. I see. I saw like, yeah, I get it, yeah. I see. Well, thank you for the, well, explanations. That certainly looks convenient. Broken bones heal up in a matter of moments. Yeah.
K사에서 이 재생 앰플의 개량을 위해 천문학적인 연구비를 지원해줬어요. 슈렌느가 알면 세 달은 화낼지도 모르니까 비밀이에요.
Would be a spoiler to say what analogy would be close to what Heisho are? Well, I don't think so. Well, I think at least, yeah. I would, well, out of context, I usually, well, you can, I think it should be fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. But yeah. K-Corp provide us with a historical sum of research. Wait. Sum of research. Grants to support our research on supporting, wait. I'm reading a bit much. Yeah. I read it wrong. Wait, it's basic private armies. I see. So that's what Heisho. I see. Yeah, makes sense. So yeah. Now let me read the sentence correctly. Well, his power braid is, well, currently lacking, but yeah. K-Corp provided us with a historical sum of research grants to support our research on providing this ampule. Do keep this a secret from Shenre. Shenre, please. She might get mad at me about it for 3 months. Okay.
시계는 그까짓 고통이 얼마나 무서웠는지. 우리가 죽어야지만 시계를 돌리더군.
Clock would only wind the thing that... Wait. Clock will only wind the thing after we have died. Scared of a little hurting? Oh. I guess Ryosha says if they're injured, we should just rewind or something like that. But yeah. Oh no. Yeah, Dante is shivering from, well, scaring. But yeah. As long as it doesn't delve into the origins and stuff, it shouldn't be that much of a spoiler. Going the private guards and stuff are fine. Yeah. I don't understand anything. Yeah. Yeah, I do understand what private guards are and everything, but yeah. The connection to... Well, I don't say it's a spoiler because the connection to Limbus I can't really make right now. Maybe in the future. And I might... Well, depending on how far it is, then I will most likely forget about it. Yeah.
나 지금 오른손 뼈에 조금 금이 간 것 같은데 앰플 맞아도 되지? 도끼 주기가 영 불편하네.
I think I cracked a bone in my right hand. Can I get the ampule? It's hard. Wait, it's kinda harder to grip my axe. Okay. Rhodia stood in front of our K-Corp, Jonah and extended her right arm. I wonder if that works though.
환영합니다. 언제나 당신의 건강을 위하는 K사 드론입니다. 재생 앰플을 주입하겠습니다.
Okay. Welcome. K-Corp drones are always there for your health. Administrative regenerative ampule. Okay. I guess they just give it.
주입 불가.
Cannot administer. Ah. Maybe it's because Rhodia isn't part of K-Corp.
선제-50세 유형의 보호 대상은 혈정 주입은 가능하나 재생 앰플은 1리터 이상의 출혈자라는 조건이 있으며 따라서 현재 상황에서 주입이 불가능함을 안내드립니다. 덧붙여 AP 앰플 교차 적합 검사를 진행하지 않았기에 이에 따른 부작용은 책임지지 않음을 유의 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.
That's a lot of words. Even the text got smaller. Friendly entities of type 3J54 are eligible for serial injection, but regeneration ampules may only be administered to patients hemorrhaging 1 liter, I think LR or more of blood. Also, since you have not taken a cross-compatibility test for the ampule, we do not take any responsibility for possible side effects. Thank you. So I guess not.
뭐? 무슨 소리야? 그럼 팔다리 중 하나라도 잘려오라는 거야?
What are you talking about? You want me to cut off an arm or leg or something? Well. You can just maybe ask... I wonder if it works though, if we rewind the time before they got injured. Well, wonder if it works, but yeah. 1 L is Lita, yeah. I saw it is Lita. Usually when I see Lita, it's usually just an L. I guess it's different there.
이미
Yeah.
이미 그러고 있잖아요. 저 K사 경비들.
They are already doing that. Look at the K-Corp stuff.
재생 앰플을 주입받으려고 스스로 신체를 자르고.
They are cutting up their own limbs to get the ampule. Oh. They're already doing that.
어쩔 수 없습니다. 생체기 하나 날 때마다 재생 앰플을 사용하는 건 심각한 비용 낭비니까요.
Oh. It's a necessary requirement. It would be a tremendous financial waste to use regeneration ampules for every little scratch. Okay. Yeah, that's well, that's scary. They're just cutting off their arms and legs for that.
굳이 비교를 하고 싶지 않지만 당신네 같은 중소기업은 함부로 쓰지도 못할 가치입니다.
I hate to make comparisons, but its value is far above the caliber of small firms like yours. Ah, now he's dissing us. Yeah, this Sanjo guy. I don't think he's a villain, but yeah. He is just, well, he's just Sanjo. I'm making Sinclair angry. Yeesh. It looks a bit dangerous here. Those machines are too rough. They might get me killed if I'm not careful. Yeah. I might wanna stay away from the fray a bit, just to be safe. Well, I have a feeling something will happen now. Because, yeah. Because of what Dante said. But yeah. Financial waste, yeah. Until some high-ranking corp member complained they got a scratch. Yeah, I see. Yeah. For low-ranking ones, it's a waste. Wait, the common things are waste, but for high-ranking ones, because they're the ones in control, in a scratch, well, they might need that. Yeah, I can see it. Well, there might be corruption in this company. Who knows? Just then, something grazed past my head. I mean my head, with a threatening shrill. Okay. Ah. Oh, wait. The drones are attacking us. Oh. Yeah, my guess is they got hacked. Yeah. Your life is very valuable, Dante. Be safe. That's true. Luckily there was Ishmael to protect us. Good. Right as another projectile flew at me, Ishmael swiftly stretched her arm to take the hit. Yeah. Assigning value is not really corruption. Well, it depends on who is the one assigning the value though. Maybe. Or maybe my definition of corruption is a bit wrong, but yeah. Well, because if those higher ranks are the ones that assign the value, they can assign themselves as high value, you could say, even though they are not really doing much. And through that, yeah. And through that, well, it's a bit of corruption, I would say. Well, or there's another word for it. No idea. Maybe selfish, but yeah. They are using it for themselves then. But yeah. Ishmael, my hero, I'll never forget you. Yeah. Well, they're healing amputes. Ah. That might be an overdose then. Because, yeah, if you heal too much, that might overload yourself. But yeah, I think these machines got taken over or hacked. Because the eyes are now red. Turning to the direction the projectiles came from, I didn't find any enemy robots. Yeah. What would we do without Ishmael? Well, yeah, that's true. She truly is our, well, tank, you could say. Well, I think it's tank or guard, who knows. Instead, there was a K-Cop, a drone glaring with red.
관리자님, 괜찮으십니까?
Execute measure. Are you alright? Ah, there's Otis. Yeah, we are alright. Ah, we can see our head. I didn't notice, but I guess the flames are coming from a slit on our head. Yeah. Alright, there's no way there's a brain inside this head. Maybe a computer chip or something like that. Because this doesn't fit a brain. Well, or Dante has a small brain. Either one's those, I think. But yeah.
제가 대신 맞았는데요, 오티스 씨.
I'm the one who got hit, Otis. Yeah.
이 오티스가 대신 맞았어야 했습니다. 젠장.
I should take the projectiles for you, curses. Okay.
저기요.
Excuse me. Yeah, Ishmael is just hurt and Otis is, well, saying she should have done that.
하, 니놈들의 그 비싼 연구비로 만든 로봇이 결국 오작동을 일으키는군. 아군을 오인사격했잖아.
Now see what your robots that cost a bomb to make are doing. It fired at an ally.
반론합니다. 그건 오인 사격이 아니었습니다.
I'm a subject. That was not friendly fire. Sanjo yelled from behind, raising his hand high. Is he under the desk right now? Someone's jealous they didn't get hit. Yeah, I don't think it's not really that getting hit is jealous, but they're jealous that they weren't able to protect me. Protect Dante, I mean. So yeah, that's what's going on.
다만 예외 처리가 미처 되지 못한 모양이군요. 그 점은 사과의 말씀을 드립니다.
However, it does appear that exceptions couldn't be fully configured. I apologize for that particular shortcoming. Yeah, my guess they got hacked.
무슨 헛소리를.
What rubbish are you?
알다시피 당신들이 이곳까지 들어오게 된 건 순전히 동랑님의 변덕 덕분입니다.
As you are aware, you could come into this place purely thanks to Mr. Dongrang's whim. Okay. So I guess because we are not registered as... well. So the reason I think maybe the robots attacked us because they think we are enemies, because we only were able to get in this a place for only... well, for personnel, so those working K-Corp. And because of that we are counted as unknown entities, you could say. And that's why they are maybe attacking us. But yeah. Those needles are pretty long, I just realized now. That's true, they are long. Well, maybe it has to be that long to get into the flesh and the blood. Or maybe the organs, depending on it, but yeah. Maybe something like that.
이곳에 손님이 방문하는 경우는 극히 드문 일. 따라서 미처 고려되지 못했던 사항에 해당되죠.
Having visitors in this place is an extremely rare occurrence, and as such, a factor that wasn't put into consideration. I see. I thought these robots were support robots. I didn't expect them to attack also. But yeah. Robots said registered as allies when Rodia asked for a heal. That's true. So it's really strange that they just suddenly attacked us. Well, or maybe it's just Dante because they didn't attack anyone else. But Dante was the only one that was attacked. So, well, maybe we are not the ally or something.
그게 대체 무슨 소리인데요?
What are you talking about?
K사 재생드론의 쓰임새는 단순한 치료가 전부가 아니라는 소리입니다.
The K-Corp's regenerator drones do more than just heal people. Do they overdose people also?
왜?
Oh.
제 몸이 녹아가고 있는 것처럼 보이죠? 누가 한 명이라도 알아듣게 얘기를.
Why does it look like my body is melting? Can I make it make sense? Ah. Well. I think we can also see a little bit of bone there. The pink stuff. I think that's a bone. Ah, I see Ishmael is turning into goo. Well. Yeah, either goo or... well, yeah. It's goo. Well, melting, yeah. She's becoming, well, puddle male, you could say. No idea. Ah, Sloshmail. Yeah, that's a better name. No, the Slosh Ishmael. Yeah. That's, well. Well, I guess we will have to explain later how it comes that Ishmael is revived or something like that. Yeah, this will happen, I guess. Ishmael. Yeah.
K사 드론은 평소엔 부상자들에게 재생 앰플을 주입시켜주지만
Normally, K-Corp's drones administer regeneration apples to injured personnel. I wonder if this is the same, but they are just overdosing them. To the point that the body regenerates too much, and then just becomes goo or something. Who knows?
전장 이탈자들에게는 붕괴 앰플을 주입시킵니다.
However, it injects a decay ampoule to deserters. So I guess, yeah. Well, and maybe they should call it goo ampoule or something, or melt ampoule. Well, decay? Not really decaying much, but yeah. It shot the decay ampoule at me because I was trying to escape the combat zone? Well, could be. Yeah, could be because after we went to a certain area, they just attacked. No idea.
역겹군 그래. 아니, 전쟁 중도 아닌데 즉결 처분이 받아들여지나?
And they're just revolting. Think you can pull off summary execution when there isn't even a war going on.
그래. 차라리 저 드론들을 앞장서서 싸우는 게 낫지 않겠어?
Yeah, why not just make the drones fight instead? Well, I don't think you can decay robots. So yeah, that's something.
당신이 있던 둥지에서는 인명에 대한 가치가 높았나 봅니다. 그렇죠?
Then as you are from, must have valued human life, am I right?
저 기계들은 한 대당 2등급 직원 10명의 가치와 맞바꾼다고 해도 비교가 안 될 만큼의 비용을 지닙니다. 이해하시겠나요?
The value of each drone we have far surpasses that of 10 Class 2 staff members combined. Do you understand? Yeah, K-Corp is quite heartless.
이해해라. 네가 받아들여라.
You should understand. You accept it.
그따위 강요? 너무 많이 받아서 이젠 별로 하고 싶지 않은 걸 어쩌나.
I've had crappy coercions shoved into my face too many times. I don't feel like I'm complying anymore.
이해는 되네요. 모의 전장에 K사 드론을 도입함으로써 아군의 숙률이 23.5% 상승하였다는 연구 결과도 있었어요.
I do understand where it's coming from. There's research that revealed deploying K-Corps drones in simulated battles increased the odds of victory by 23.5%. Okay. See this robot? It's worth 10 times your life. Wait, what? Yeah. I think the robot is worth 10 times the human life, I think it was called. But yeah. Well, I think, that's K-Corp for you.
연구자들 사이에서는 꽤나 인지도 있게 알려진 논문이었죠.
It was a pretty famous paper among scholars. Well, now I think about it, I think I saw a theory that Limbus company, not Limbus, that the section or the city that Limbus company is in is, the outside of it is deserted with robots. It's because, there was a human versus machine war, and yeah, this is how the world got destroyed. And if that's, if that theory were true, that would mean that, K-Corp is repeating the circle. So yeah, you could say. They're also putting up machines above human life, you could say. Maybe something like that. Depending on if the theory is true that, that the world got destroyed because of machines. Who knows? Hello, Star. Well, hello, X. Welcome. Have a great day. Have a great day. And yeah. Hello, I'm new here. Well, hello, Ramplace. Welcome. I've had a great day. Have a great day. And yeah, welcome both of you. And hello, both of you. So yeah, we are just, seeing the horrors of Limbus, I guess. When Sandra said your wing valued human life, they might have meant monetarily. Just kidding, he probably meant sarcastically. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Most likely sarcastically, I think. Well, who knows?
예로부터 전장의 사기를 떨어뜨리는 가장 큰 원흉은 적군의 위력도 지휘자의 나약함도 아닌 전장 이탈자들이었다.
Since old times, deserters who tried to flee from battle have been pointed out as greater detractors of morale, a threat of overwhelming oppression or weakness of the leader. Okay.
전장 이탈자의 공개적인 처벌은 역사적으로도 증명된 사례가 다분한 효과적인 전술 방법이지.
Public punishment of deserters, a historically proven tactic supported by many examples. Okay. So I guess the machine attacked us because they thought we were running away, you could say.
많이들 아셔. 이해.
You understand it all you like then. Okay. Wait. What are you talking about? Wait, what are you all talking about? Look at it. Ishmael, she's melting down. Yeah, Dante, I think you are the only one that cares about that. The others just got used to it, you could say. But yeah. What canto I've got to us? Canto 4 right now. So yeah, we had 4. Well, now think out, it isn't the first time that they melted. I think during Canto 3 with Chroma fight, a lot of them also melted. Sinclair was on the verge of melting, I think. But yeah.
실례했습니다, 관리자님.
I apologize for my negligence, Executive Manager. Okay.
시계 돌릴 때의 고통을 미처 헤아리지 못했습니다.
I failed to consider the suffering you must endure when you turn the clock. Okay. Yeah, Otis just his eyes for the manager. Well, Ishmael, it's just there and becoming goo. But that's not what I'm...
신속하게 돌리셔야겠군요. 지금 정도의 상태면 심장까지는 보존되어 있을 테니까요.
You might want to hurry, if that's your concern. Her heart should still be intact in her current state. So at least the heart won't hurt, I guess.
관리자님, 저 어떻게 되는 거죠?
Manager, what will happen to me? I feel bad. The clock's hand turned with agony. Now our hands are melting. Nobody cares about my theory, is she? Yeah, that's sadly enough. Meanwhile, Isang was staring at empty ampules rolling on the floor. Yeah. maybe he was one of the starters of the, well, HP Ampule. So he feels bad about it. Who knows? Has anyone heard of the Roblox game Archived by any chance in this chat? Or you asked them? Well, I never heard about it. I don't really play Roblox games. So yeah. Archived is a hellhole? Didn't know that. I guess it's a difficult game, maybe? Well, could be. No idea. Roblox games I'm not really that familiar with. I do know a few, like Door, or the underwater one. That's also similar to Door, but yeah, or Doors, but yeah. These are the only ones I know. And it's because, well, the lore was interesting. From what I saw, but yeah. No idea what Archived is about, but yeah. Okay. So yeah, this fight is, well, I think quite alright. So yeah, I wonder what the, well, Doctor and Samjo will say that we just, revived Ishmael, just like that. Would be interesting if they just decide to take us as experiments, you could say. Like, like experimenting on us because of that. Who knows? Okay. Well, I guess so. Well, Archived is something new. Well, maybe I check. Well, look it up what it is in the after the stream. But yeah. Wait, now that I think I'm just hearing the music of this battle. It is different, I think. It's a real representative of Project Moonverse. You can jump every corner. I see. So I guess you just, well, it's kind of like a battle royale than this Archive. But yeah. Yeah, I think there's a fight, so yeah, let's do that. But yeah, I think I'll just, well, may look it up what this Archived is. Sounds interesting. But yeah. We're just fighting. Now I think did I even see any rewards on this fight? Because are there any? If not, then yeah, this might be a waste, but yeah. Who knows? By Rasa, you should build a probably team for Kanto 5, by the way. Well, I have been, well, now I think I should level them up. There are some, well, I do have some cards that are leveling, but not really a full team, you could say. If I need a full team, then yeah, I might have to level up. Not just team, mine just also need Egos. Yeah, that I would have to get through the gacha. Oh dear. That might take a while. I think the most way I get lunacy is either through mirror dungeons or through, well, the version updates. But yeah, let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think this guy is the last one left. And there. Okay, victory. I have a feeling something will happen now. Just a feeling. Well, at least I got the rewards. And leveled up. You should build it and gather more egos. I see. A certain someone, I'm probably spoiling, sorry. I see. So I guess something will happen. But yeah. Well, I just looked at the clock and yeah. It's not time for lunch. Well, you know what that means? Well, first of all, yeah, that's... Well, Ryu? Well, I don't understand Ryushu. So, yeah. But yeah, it's my lunchtime now. So yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed the stream today. And yeah, it's now time for my lunch. I suggest you build team for Tremor, huge damage. Well, I don't have the characters for that. Currently I only have at least one team of sinking, at least, from what I see. But yeah, Tremor might take a while. Well, depending on how lucky I'm in the gacha, but yeah. Yeah, we're ending it now. Thank you for the news, Raja. I just watched for 2 minutes. Yeah, well, it is now time for lunch. And I didn't have breakfast. So yeah. Well done. The schedule will come later after I'm done eating. But yeah. Have a good lunch, thank you. Don't need daycare ambers either. I'll be careful. I don't think I have any goose in my fridge, so should be fine. It's also dinner time for me as well. I see. Where's the next Limbus stream? I think Wednesday. Yeah, on Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, I think Wednesday. So yeah. So next week Wednesday. Well then, I hope you enjoyed the stream and have a good lunch. Well, thank you all for the kind words. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope everyone will have a great day or had a great day. And see you all next time. Bye!